everybody, and welcome to Ginton Dice. So please, go ahead and grab a chair, grab a drink, sit back and relax as you watch us, a bunch of nerdy friends, who sit around a virtual table to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Big whammies, no
Dongles.
bucks.
Dragons.
Ooh.
Birds.
It was not my day of the hour.
Dogs.
Was not.
It definitely was not. So,
And cats.
He lost his monocle.
I am looking forward to this, so why don't we jump right into this?
Nice episode of Critical Role.
No.
Oh,
That would
oh my gosh.
be cool, but no. This is Your Tide, the Dragon Emblem. So, where we last left off, you guys, after kind of coming up with a game plan, went to a bakery to investigate to see if this Lily, right? What was the name again?
Hey, Lily, I have traumas from that name. Couldn't say that name ever again.
Hold on, what was the name again?
Oh,
Of
it's
your-
Evelyn.
Evelyn?
I might be wrong.
What,
can't
did you not
remember.
put it down?
I
Len.
did, but
I
I
don't
don't
know.
have it open.
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was Lynn. I wrote
Lynn.
it down.
Thank you.
L-Y-N-N.
Because
Lynn.
I don't keep track of my own
I believe the
notes.
DM
Lily.
said, or the note taker. It's L-Y-N-N.
Yes, thank you. See, I do it. It sounds like I do it for you, but I do it for me because I know you do it because I won't.
I just had to scroll back a little and
It looks
finish
really weird.
chewing.
So, I already forgot her name. So you went there
What's her
to investigate while
Avenge.
one seems to be having a huge sugar meltdown, if you will. The other two was able to understand this is not the place to sorry. This was not the
I
place.
don't know what that guy's
to-
guilty of. He's guilty of something.
I was just there for the ride, baby.
You guys trying to think already.
They did shit. The end.
Yeah, you guys realizing that that is not the place that you need to be, went to the House of Hope, right? There, each of you experienced your own calling, if you will. Aeth, you was able to reach out to your patron, but coming to an understanding that there might be great death ahead and her powers may not be able to continue sustaining you. And offered assistance from another upcoming with potential. Garbu, you continued all the way to the very top, having a word, if you will, with the great master of the skies, and informed you to go and seek out Paragon, as she could guide you, or at least tell you if you are ready or not, to start a path that is extremely daunting, that could easily pull you from one side off of a beam that you're supposed to be balancing on. Clarence, you seeking a different path with unknown answers as memories flood back and you watch joyous memories but see small information. Some you're not able to make out and some confusing as unknowing of why. And Elise, you've
Not
had
to be
your own little adventure on your own away from the party and experienced your own set. But you all went back to your rooms. And oh, that's the one thing I forgot to have a calendar.
We're on the 34th. Or the 4th. The 34th day as a group. The 4th day on the calendar.
Nobody cares of how long you guys been together.
Some of us do, especially if we start traveling into places where time goes different. Because then I want to know how many total days it's been compared to
Uh-huh. So,
what day
as
it
you
actually
guys
is.
wake up on the 4th, within your own respective chambers, what do you guys do?
Bakery. We'll just give it to go.
They, can I?
Yeah, the deep-seated
Am I
anger
still like
within him.
blind or no?
No, wait, I don't remember any of the bakery. That's right, so I
Yeah,
wouldn't
oh yeah.
know that.
He's
Yeah.
useless. I forgot.
I don't remember any of the bakery.
Hey,
Do we need to, do we need to go get him?
as you wake up in what one would consider probably what somebody had a bad dream. As you wake up in just a huge amount of sweat.
Oh no.
You wake up and
Sweaty balls.
very slowly you can feel the senses kind of coming back to you. Your senses that you've gotten used to. As you go to start getting ready, you notice your armor is different. If you, at this particular moment, you can go to your inventory and you can inspect it there. Garbu and Clarence. What do you guys do?
Yeah. Garbu,
Yeah?
should we go wake up the blind deaf guy that can't really walk? And I mean, honestly, if he's still the same as last night, he's gonna be kind of useless.
Probably. I mean,
Yeah.
not probably to the useless. I mean, he probably will, but probably to us needing to wake him up.
So you agree?
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to go get him with me?
Wait, I haven't. I mean, I could send him. That would waste a spell. Yeah, let's just.
Let's
go
just
get
go. Yeah. Come on. Put your pants on. Let's go. We're gonna go check on our friend. The. Yeah. we'll just-
Okay, so
Yep.
you guys pretty much you guys set your equipment on and get all of your gear ready to go, head out and right across the hall as you knock on the door of the room that Aeth is in.
Hey,
Yes?
are you naked?
No?
Can
Why
we
would I
come
be
in?
naked?
I mean, I sleep naked.
I'm already ready to go. What are you
Okay.
talking about?
But how could you? How could you tell? Like to do stuff?
He might not have taken his clothes off last night. He might stink.
Oh yeah, we didn't get him undressed.
No.
All right, we're coming in. I open up the door.
Okay. It's locked.
I knock on the door.
I'll put on the new
Okay.
Walk to the sound of my voice. Walk towards the sound of my voice. We will guide you so that you can find the door to
I just
unlock.
opened the door.
Oh, hey.
I'm casting thaumaturgy to make the ground vibrate under the door. Come towards the vibration.
You
I can see
guys
you.
Oh.
see you see Aeth in almost a new light, if you will. First off, what might be the most noticeable thing, but it's almost even comparison, is the fact of this armor that he's wearing, as it appears to be more of a not the smooth like you guys have seen it before. It has little ridges in it, kind of like a little bit of a wavy texture to it. The stainless steel of it is almost like with a little bit of rough, as if you was to ever rub your hand across it, it feels more of a rough sand texture. The second thing that is noticeable is you can see bits and pieces of his scars. His disguise is not there. But his scars seem a little bit more lesser impact, if you will. They seem like they appear to be more minor injuries with a decent amount of, like, they've been healed over time. They don't look extreme and gruesome. But you notice, though, his vision is still the same. As you guys have known him before.
Did you do something different with your hair?
Yeah, is that a new pair of glasses?
No, I don't think so.
This is something different.
Yeah, something. I
The
can't
armor
put
felt
my-
different.
Yeah, the armor's different, but you, like,
Yeah.
yeah. Are you still an angel?
The armor's kind of the first thing I notice about, like, anyone as somebody who knows how to make armor. But, like, not just the armor, but, like, you're different too. Were you replaced by someone else?
Oh,
Insight check.
Can you see again, sort of?
That's a natural 20. Was he replaced?
No.
Oh. Yeah, no, it's him. Him.
I could see about as well as I could before, if that's what you mean.
What about if I do this and I'll cast thaumaturgy directly under him to just kind of make the floor beneath him vibrate?
Yes, I can. I can
He,
feel that.
he can definitely see all of the vibrations, everything as it, like, echoes.
I didn't know if that would, like, disrupt his vision away from directly beneath him or anything.
It's your scars, isn't it? They're healing.
Are they?
I mean, fading might be a more accurate term.
Aeth, as you maybe kind of go to places that you know that they were, whether on your arm or your neck, which your neck is a little bit more showing since you already have all your gear on, you can feel as some of the scars don't appear to be rough and rugged. They don't have that almost like dead flesh feel. They feel like a scar, but it's been healed. It's still a scar. It's still noticeable, but it's not that bad.
Do we know where Elisa is, out of curiosity?
You know
That's
where
what I'd say.
her room is.
As they're busy talking, I will cast Pass Without a Trace. And for a 31, I will sneak up behind Garbu and I'll put the rod inside of his armor.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Sure. Well, that's a 10. But I did roll a 31 stealth.
I don't see you do it, but I definitely noticed the rod, I guess.
Okay.
What was just put in my armor?
What's your passive, Garbu?
Like 18, I think.
18 is really high. That's why I use special edit trace initially.
Okay.
Yeah, 18.
You
I was looking
can
for like just a category that said passive or passive perception.
you can feel that there's like a new shift like around your back area, but you kind of can't reach it. But it's not, how to put it, it's not like it's like off throwing you or anything like that, but you do just feel a little bit of a tingle sensation.
Ants,
I'm
could you
just
fix my
watching him.
back?
I'm just watching him. I'm watching him struggle.
Can I get it with my tail?
Did you say
No.
out loud to me to
You're
check?
wearing
Yeah.
heavy armor. There's no way.
Okay, hold on. I have to roll
Right.
something.
Are you alright? Should be moving.
Something, my back feels
Evens.
it's like a tingle.
Okay. I see it. 100% gonna be. I don't see anything in there. Do I need to lie, or do you just
My
outright
back
believe me?
feels tingly.
I mean,
Why would I have
if,
any reason to not believe
if
my
he's
friend?
unless he is trying to like figure it out,
I
you
have
don't
no
have
reason
to.
to not believe my friend.
Yeah.
He's been my best friend for like 2 years. Why wouldn't I believe him?
Okay.
Cole knows this glory of being able to tell my clerics anything without any repercussions.
Oh yeah, it's great.
So, what do you guys do?
So shall we go see the guildmaster and tell him everything we know?
Yes.
Champion?
Should we go get our fourth
Yeah, where does Elise sleep?
in a bedroom?
Like
Yeah, but like where relative to us?
I
the
don't
next room over?
Okay, let's go.
Door. Alright.
Go to Elise's room. Elise.
I'm just standing there looking at the other side of the room, like around the corner, looking at him.
I mean,
guess
you roll
she's-
high on stealth. I don't think we see you.
No, I'm 31.
I can try picking the lock.
Oh, hang on. I'll knock on the door with my metal hand.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Uh.
I tap my earring and in its head. Yes.
Well, we are getting ready to go speak with the champion and the guildmaster. Hope we're not waking you up. If you're alright.
We could break the door down and fix it later.
We're not breaking the door down.
I'll do
Okay.
the earring again. Oh yeah, I'm fine. You can just come on downstairs. I'm already downstairs.
She's already downstairs.
Okay.
And I quickly run away.
Take off running.
Okay.
The
So
way that sounded like you just fell down the stairs. Like, I better get down there quick.
We all turn our heads hearing something fall down the steps, and we're just like,
okay. So you guys
Must've been the
go
wind.
to a little bit more of the entrance side, and Garbu, you notice with an 18 as a passive, you notice that like it's weird. You can Nah, you wouldn't notice it yet. Don't worry about it. You all reach near the entrance to the guild hall.
Like I've been keeping an eye on Garber this entire time. Doesn't seem like anything is changing on him.
Make a perception check.
Sure, I'm really bad at those. Oh look, I rolled a 2 and still a 13.
You roll a 2 and you say it.
you notice very actually no, you don't
That's-
notice it either.
My passive perception is fucking higher than this bullshit. God damn it.
It's true, but you're actively watching.
Yeah.
You don't notice it yet.
God damn it. I'm waiting. I'm waiting with anticipation.
So, but you all have reached the bottom. What do you do? What are you doing as you all have regrouped with each other?
Should we?
What were you guys up to yesterday?
We went to a bakery. Somebody had a sugar drug crash.
Yep.
Then we went to the House of Hope. All three of us had some significant religious events happen to us.
I met the platinum dragon.
I didn't really have a
Uh,
religious experience, but yeah.
Sounds like fun.
He met his mom.
I mean, I saw myself
Yeah.
with my mom.
Not bad.
Most of us had religious events.
What'd you get into?
Well, I just went to a shop and did some shit.
Oh, also we have leftover pastries for Elise.
We did get 2 more for her.
Yep.
Sure.
We'll just hand it to her.
Who had those, by the way? I just want to know.
Clarence.
Clarence.
One of them has a bite out of it.
I am aware.
One of the 2 you are handed has a bite out of it.
Not
She
gonna
just looks at it. She looks at it, whatever, and just eats it anyway. Tastes alright, a bit stale, but you know, it's what do you expect after the day, right?
Yes. That's just what that's how the pastry sounds. I don't think you should eat it.
As you guys are kind of conversating, Garber, you hear like it sounds like 3 little pings. They're not extremely loud, just a little ping, ping, ping. Like only like it's very quiet to the point that it's like only you hear it because it's very closer to you.
Can I hear it?
Covers his
No.
2 little ear holes.
It's kind of like it's that quiet. It's only because it's extremely close to him.
Garbu's
I-
testing to see if it's in his head and covers
Do I
his ear
notice Garbu acting weirder than normal?
No, not yet.
Okay.
About the same as normal.
That's I
holes. You just see him like
specified
look
for a
around
reason.
and cover his ear holes, which isn't the
Nope, that's not
least
that weird.
normal thing he's done. Yeah. Considering yesterday he literally like yelled at somebody across the counter. Yeah, it's not the weirdest thing.
And I said, "Shh, just let it happen. I want to watch."
All right. Let's make sure we remember what we're gonna do. So tell them what we know, but we don't show them the mold, right? Or the molding of the emblem.
DM, could I have taken some of that 100 pounds of scrap metal we have, and with today's casting of my ritual in the morning, made a copy of the molding?
And what was it again?
The like sphere emblem that looks like the one that used to be in the center of the shield. Make a copy of that one with my feature instead of my making a piece of armor.
Yeah, why not?
You're putting it in the bag of holding.
I would say that took a little bit of the night and morning type ordeal, but sure.
I'm more or less casting it like every morning, getting up like just a little bit early.
I think that'd be fine.
Right. Well, we should probably get a move on then and go speak with them about it.
And I'll give that to Clarence, who has his bag of holding to hold on to.
Can my turrets support my own weight?
Can your
What?
turret support your weight?
Yes.
Yes.
Ha! I'm gonna summon my turret and I want to ride it.
Can I ride up there?
Okay.
Can he ride up there?
I mean, it's a small turret, technically, yes, but
No.
like because he's also wearing heavy armor,
Yeah, I weigh over 100 pounds with my armor.
I'm gonna
Yeah, I
say
almost-
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Sorry, buddy. It's either me or you naked.
That could be arranged.
Nope. Nobody else wants to see that. Let's move on.
He's a
As-
lizard. What are you gonna see?
Nothing.
As Garbu though, as you do try to like to go and touch it to like potentially get on it and stuff like that, you don't notice a thing when you touch the cannon. Clarence, your butt is tingling. You can't feel your butt at the moment. But then when Garbu kind of like lets go and like walks in the direction where you guys are going, it slowly comes back.
Garbo, come here.
Yeah, I'll come
Touch me
back.
again.
Touch.
Is my butt numb?
I touch his face, by the way. When I touch
It's
him
like a
again.
static shock. You
Okay,
know,
don't touch me anymore.
To the face.
Don't touch me anymore. Walk away 5 feet. Does it like go
Okay.
away a little bit?
I mean, like, you know how like when you like accidentally get a static shock on something, it's just an instant feeling.
I touched eighth on his thigh just to test if it's just Clarence.
You do it like the
I know.
the
I
very
know Eighth
second.
can't see where my arms are.
No, you don't. Nothing happens.
It's just you, Clarence.
Do it again.
What?
I touch eighth again on the
No.
thigh.
Then nothing happens.
Do it to me again.
Oh, okay. I walk over and touch Clarence on the face again.
Nothing happens.
It's you.
It's not me. It's you.
Are you sure you're all right? Maybe you should go rest.
I don't know. He's got a weird stick in his back, and I was gonna mess with him. I think that's what's doing this.
Something is back there. I just can't get it.
Yeah, I was gonna mess with him, but like I don't know. It's a little weird.
Can you get it out then?
Yeah, come here.
Snickering on the
Get
side.
my back towards you.
I'm going to pull the magic stick out of his. Is it stick or rod? What is it?
It is like a metal rod, but it's not like huge per se, but it's just like a baton, if you will. But
Wait, if it's longer than a foot, it's longer than my body. I just want to point that out.
yeah, well,
'Cause I'm only 2 feet tall, including head, body, and feet.
you'll be fine.
Like legs.
You'll be fine. Anyways,
So with the
the
baton.
yeah, you'll be fine. Who
Mm.
cares?
Ding.
The think of it like engraved or kind of like decorative on the rod is like lightning bolts, but it very elegantly carved. They're not just like a stamp of a lightning bolt. It's like very elegantly carved.
I want a ritual cast identify on it.
As you're
least
holding,
Nick
hold
has-
on. As you're holding it, does Clarence have hair? Like,
Hair?
yeah, does he have hair?
Hair. Oh yeah, a little bit. So it's like buzz cut though. I don't. It's not long enough that he could comb it. If that makes
Okay,
sense.
then you won't notice a thing.
Okay.
But you do feel like a little static coming from it. That's all.
And he just giggles and is just like, okay, can I have my rod back? I thought it would be funny to mess with you guys.
Am I done with identify yet, or is that right away?
Oh,
God,
you.
doesn't this-
Well, if you're casting,
I want to know what it's called.
if you're casting, then like it will be instant. But if you're ritual,
Your
that's
ritual
a 10.
It
cast
was a
is a
ritual,
minute.
That's a
100%.
10-minute thing.
Yeah. So I'll just give it back. What's it called?
I don't know, lightning rod. And
What?
it makes your hair stand up, like Elise's hair's like.
Yeah, when she takes it back, like her hair goes up. The parts of a little bit of the fur on her coat also like starts to really stick up.
Is our
Funny
whole
as fuck.
group bald
He-
but bald but Elise? Do you have hair, Ace?
I think eighth has.
I have
Or
it
is
in a
it the
ponytail.
illusion?
No, this is how my hair is.
Well,
Yep.
I don't know if it's your real hair or if there's an illusion of your hair.
No.
Give it to Ace.
I put it against 8's arm.
Which one?
Which one?
The non-metal one. I'm not stupid.
No,
Dang
put
it.
it on the metal
Just
one.
thought of that.
No.
You, as you're holding it and you touch him, like nothing happens.
See? Anyway, I'm putting it back in my bag, and I take out the comb and I start combing my hair down again.
Very useful.
Oh, I also got this fancy comb. I don't know what it does, but it has like a thing engraved on it. It's fancy. I was trading away my items yesterday. It's pretty fun. It's like why buy items where you can trade, right?
Maybe I should trade this. And holds up the bag of holding he has.
I mean, yeah, you can always try. I mean,
You
I
might get
trade.
lucky for it.
I got like a bunch of new stuff, and I also got this rope. And wait, what? There's a command word if I'm correct.
Yes.
Bro.
Could I have changed the command? Could I have changed the command word?
I'll say like with like some ritual stuff. Why not?
Okay. I just wanted to make it a really stupid word.
Sure.
Poop.
And she says penis and it latches onto Garmin.
What was her name?
So
Sorry, I'm in a juvenile mood. I don't know.
Is
it
there a save?
make a deck save. Why not?
7.
No.
Yeah, no, it, like
Oh,
you're just kind of fascinated with like her hair as it was sticking up, and you don't even notice as this rope is like spinning around you.
You did already comb the hair down.
Yeah, I'm going. I'm
Well,
going at the same
it's
time.
in the process. You can't just comb one whole side straight down.
not like a video game where you just
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like all frizzy and stuff. I have to get the frizz out as well.
Okay, Miss Frizzle.
Mhm.
Nicole had the same thought.
So
So look. This rope is really useful, and I traded a little tree and stuff for it. Like the tree that I never used because it needed blood and stuff.
Blood.
Yeah, the little tree. You remember that tree that I got? Oh no, you weren't there. Oh, I had a tree that
no.
it would create apples, but you had to give it like a pint of blood, and I was like, that's a bit extreme.
Did it matter who the blood was or what the blood was from? Like, could you give it
No.
like rat blood?
No, I never tried. I never thought it was that interesting. But this rope is interesting, and she just like says penis again and unravels it.
it
Maybe I should change the word
Does it
again,
have
but I
any
mean
other
it's kind of
tricks?
funny.
it as you say it again, it seems like it got exhausted and it just let loose.
Goes limp.
She looks at it.
There's like a very small defect, and you have to kind of like pull it back
It's a
yourself.
flaccid rope.
Yeah, like and she's like combing. She's like lets the comb get stuck in her head. She's like, not again, always. Story of my life. Disappointment. Puts it back in the bag. I mean, like it's pretty useful, right?
Seems like everybody's got. Well, seems like you got some new stuff. Guess I got new stuff.
Wait, did you get new stuff? Sorry, I've been
Uh,
sort of busy.
I guess the armor. I didn't.
Oh, okay. What happened? I heard something about you having a new friend.
Yeah. Minnie's told me that she's got there's a wave of death that's coming.
Wait,
So she needs
yes,
to.
I don't think we heard that part, did we?
Isn't your
he
new
didn't.
friend
He
called
didn't.
Ocean?
He didn't explain it to anybody.
Yeah, like that's why the point is like at least casually drops like a new friend that she shouldn't know.
He
Aha.
did tell us his new friend's name.
Yeah, but Elise wouldn't have known because she
Oh.
was never there.
How would you? How did you know about that?
I have my own weird ways of knowing things, and she winks.
Are we just skipping over the wave of death part?
I mean,
Yes.
wave of death. It's like I don't know. Like there's always waves of death. I don't know what to say about that.
You said wave of death?
Coming.
That's what she told. That's
Your
what she
new
told me.
Friend's called Ocean.
Is she gonna make like a giant tsunami? That was my word of the day today.
I think. Good job. No, I think that was just a metaphor for her.
So you're not a bad guy now?
Pretty sure I'm not.
So we're not going to be wiped out by a giant wave.
Perception check. Is he a bad guy now?
Insight.
It's
Perception.
insight.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Insight.
My aid clearance by
No,
also
no, roll
but
perception. Roll perception.
Yeah, what
probably the same modifier for him, to be honest.
It's the same for me.
Roll the
Just-
perception.
Actually, perception's higher. Do you actually?
Do I
know-
look evil
No, roll a Oh, okay.
to
Now
them? My
roll.
God.
Now
Wait a minute.
roll an insight.
Nat one. Nat one. Nat one. Oh.
Okay.
Can he at least keep his natural 20?
What? I was told to roll perception by that man right there.
Yeah.
The
You
DM
listened
did
to the
say roll
wrong.
perception.
I know. I wasted my one.
Alright. He doesn't look evil. He looks different. He looks again new, but not evil. Almost like with his disguise, he looked like a lot of everybody else, besides the fact of having a metal arm. But now, with this type of armor that looks and feels different, his disguise is no longer there anymore, but yet his scars seems to be a little bit more natural, if you will. They seem to be more, I don't want to say pleasing, but it's not grotesque. Like, he's able to go out in public and people maybe not be afraid of him. Yeah, it's new. It's not evil.
You're less creepy. I mean, that's a compliment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So. No, she told me there was just from what she said, she had to prepare for it. And
She
her
wasn't
attention would be
telling you to
diverted.
do it, she was telling you to prepare.
She was preparing for it.
Is
And
she the one doing it?
no, I think she's like a guide for people that live for
Did
life.
she say where the wave of death was happening? Like here?
Oh, no, it was a bit confusing. It like the vision I got from her when she said it was back when I first was brought here. At least you didn't need to dramatically take your glasses off like that. Like you're a doctor.
Or Horatio Kane?
No, it's like. Oh, sorry. I also got these glasses, and I'm not sure if I should wear both of them at the same time or just one.
Or
Sort
if
of
you
seems
like,
to
they
cut.
come in half and then you have one lens of each.
There's
That's
one
weird.
here and then one here.
That doesn't look that stylish, though. So anyway, Wave of Death sounds really ominous and not a problem at the moment.
For now, I don't think it is. I don't know. It might have been just not just here. It might have been around the world, I guess.
I mean, isn't she from the Feywild? So it could be that the Feywild is dealing with some shit.
That too.
I mean, it seems that shit's going down, or starting to go down, from what I've heard.
Have you been to the Feywild?
No,
Me?
Neither of you.
No.
no, but I know people from the Feywild. Why?
Is it cool?
Think so. Seems to be a
Maybe.
lot of power. Seems to be a lot of powerful creatures there for sure.
What's the chances that she's just a little late and she's referring to what happened at the Golden Summit?
I don't think
I-
so. I think that's just how do you call it, a symptom of the problem that she's talking about.
Yeah. And she did tell me to try and keep contact with her a little bit. So
Also, I wanted to try out a weird thing.
Weird.
I was thinking
how?
about it. I was thinking about it the other day. Since you're blind and shit, I was wondering if this would do anything. Joseph, Mr. DM. I'm gonna like Elise's gonna walk up to 8, touch him, and cast Dark Vision. Does that give him sight?
Hoop hole loophole.
Will it give him
I,
sight
I just
specifically only in darkness?
Oh, that would make
I'm just curious if it does
So
anything.
there's like a little dark corner of the room, and he can see that corner, but nothing else.
I'll
don't think
say I'll say this. So as you guys are conversating, right, and noises is happening as a typical thing. And Aeth, as we've discussed on how you're able to kind of see those things, as she kind of goes up and casts this on you, it's almost like it, as the sound and vibrations happen and you are able to see like certain areas and locations for that brief moment, it's almost like it lingers for a second. It's not sight, but it's the design of it is kind of like, you know how if you were to stare in a bright light, close your eyes and you can kind of see the shape of whatever you might have been staring at, whether it could have been like an extremely bright bulb or a luminescent thing, and you could still see like the shape of it even though your eyes is closed. It's kind of like that. I will say though, it's weird because as she walks up and you can kind of like see it in your way as she walks up to you and casts this on you, and as she kind of like takes a step back away, you see like it's almost like two of her. There's one that seems to be lingering just a moment that's still next to you, and then one that's the one that appears to be her who made the sound as she took a step back. If any of that makes sense. And if it didn't, that's great, because that's what it's not supposed to make sense. Just think of it like an after image.
Yeah, I was thinking that for a second there. Whoa, that is very unusual. So are you? Like, I wave my hand out. Are you still standing right there,
No, I'm standing
or
over here.
did you move? Okay, that is weird. Very weird.
Did I fuck your shit up?
There was like two of you in my field of vision.
But
What if you do that and
it's
then
like
I cast silence?
the feel was different, if that makes sense. There was, if you had to change it like in colors, the coloring was different, so you know that there was a difference.
Okay. It kind
Well,
of felt like there was two of you there, but not at the same time. It was very weird.
well, this is your life now for the next 8 hours, so I'm sorry.
Wait, can't you just drop the spell?
It's not concentration, it's just a thing.
Well, you can't just like say "go away" spell.
So you just see
think-
like a delayed copy of us now for the next 8 hours?
Quick, let's run back and forth.
Please don't.
I already did it.
I say something and then I walk like 3 feet. I'll be like, I'm right here.
It's really messy
I walk-
with you.
I walk ahead. I just leave them behind.
Wait.
You see, I thought I was helping, but in reality, I wasn't helping.
Does a cart go past in front of him and he thinks the cart's still there, but it's gone?
Well, I mean, it honestly depends on where you guys going, because if you're going to go meet somebody, you're not leaving the guild hall.
Oh,
Just kind of out of.
yeah, we're going to the champion. I thought that would be somewhere.
Nope.
There's like a barmaid or something, or guild girl, or whatever the equivalent is. Like walk past in front of him and he thinks she's still in front of him. So he goes like, excuse me, and steps around nobody who's there.
I'll say it's like the guards that that'll just try and trick. No, it's just guards as they walk by.
Yeah. Yeah. Whoops, sorry.
So, what are you guys doing?
Try not to. AF's gonna try not to get a massive headache while everyone's.
Too late.
I think that is extremely too late.
Yeah.
Oh, there's my
Oh,
spells. I
let's
was
go.
like, where the fuck did my spells go? There they are.
Let's go. I guess go see the champion. And
Can you just go up to the champion and see them?
I gotta see if we're able to go.
You remember where his room is at? This is the guild hall, and champions tend to reside in their respective halls.
Right. Should have it be somewhat formal though.
What do you mean?
I'll just drop in and be like, "Hey, how's it going, bud?" No.
What's wrong with just dropping in?
It might
Oh.
not be seen as polite.
Well, it's your place, so I mean, you're leading this shit. I don't know.
All right, let's just go see the. Let's get to the front desk and see if we can get get a meeting with the champion.
Sure.
So you go to inquire, like, through somebody to try to set up a meeting?
Yeah.
Okay. You you go up front,
Oh God.
and you inquire about. Now I'm gonna. You should know this, with Mr. Wildstar. You know where his room is at. It's kind of more of like you can stop by to see him. The Blades of Light tend to have more of a, like, if you need to talk, like, you can come talk. You don't need to, like, try to set some appointment or anything like that. If they're not available or if they're not there, then they're just not there.
Okay.
But they try to be somewhat open to each other so that it builds a little bit more of a bond and a trust, if you will, amongst members. So that if, ever during any sign of a big battle or anything like that, you kind of know who's fighting next to you. So you can just kind of go to his room.
Okay, yeah, we'll just go. We'll just go to his room.
Okay.
And he's just like still getting used to the doubles of everyone that's walking past him. It's like, is this what drugs feel like? Because this is what drugs feel like.
Close enough.
I
Yes.
guess so. I
don't
guess
know.
so.
So,
Hey, I mean, I tried to help, but apparently it's not help.
Thanks for the effort.
I try.
Please don't do this again.
you guys go to a little bit more of the center of the guild hall, and you can tell as the wood itself seems to be getting, looks like it's a little bit more older, like, as you guys get closer and closer to the center, and you reach the area to where the champion resides. It's a single door, but it is of a decent size, elegantly carved in a way. You don't see a lot of other, like, rooms or doors around like this area, so it seems like if you're kind of coming here, you are a little bit more specifically coming to this room to talk to the champion if he's available.
Right. Go to the door, I guess.
Yeah. Who is it?
It's AF. Um, we were the ones that delivered the shield back, or part of the shield at Raqqa, or
Oh, yeah. Give me 1 second. Let me put a little couple of things up.
Are you naked?
But while the door's still closed, can I cast?
Like Elisa said
Can I cast? While Elise is asking this question, can I cast enhance abilities on myself for wisdom?
As you do that, and she kind of blurts that out, and you hear like a little bit of a silence. He's like, I mean, no.
I insight check that.
And then you hear Elise say, shame.
21.
It's a good idea to ask. I sleep naked too.
21. Was he naked?
I
No.
mean, from the sound, it sounds like a no. So,
I go in full investigator mode for this.
so anywho,
anywho.
he kind of comes, opens the door, and he's like, I was oh, I remember you. And he kind of opens the door a little bit more, and he's just, I remember talking to you at the festival. That's right. And I assume this is your party that you took with you to go and try to find the shield.
Yes, yeah. This is the group. That's Elise, Garbu, and the one riding the turret is Clarence.
Hi.
Right. Come on
Wow.
I
in.
look him up, and like
Wildstar
Elise
is
is looking him up and down.
unit.
It like doesn't look like he was like hastily getting clothes on.
No, he is though, like wearing what seems to be very comfortable like clothing. I would not consider it pajamas or any sort of sleeping wear, but it wouldn't be that far to say it couldn't be. It seems extremely comfortable. He's not wearing like any like armor or like type of gear. It just looks like he was in a very comfortable state. And he just kind of opens up the door, and he's holding it, gesturing for you all to come in, and
Right. Should you leave the turret? Yeah. No.
I think you kind of cut out there.
He was just
Clarence,
it was mumbling to himself.
Clarence, you want to leave the turret in the hallway?
It's gone.
Oh my god.
He's a Leonid, right? Wildstar.
No,
What?
no, he
No.
No,
isn't.
wasn't he a
Actual
human?
turret.
When you were rolling
Human.
it left like
He was supposed to be human, right?
um,
He is a elf.
Oh, was he an elf?
Yes.
Oh, that makes it even more. That makes it even more funny. Never mind. Do continue.
Let me check something real quick.
Full elf or half elf?
You guys have the picture in the resources.
Yeah, but that's
Yep.
why I asked. Is he a full elf or a half elf?
He's a full elf.
Good.
Where at? Resource image.
Yep. You just gotta.
We have Tograx.
You don't need to
Wildstar.
go over every name. Just scroll up.
I don't see.
You scroll up.
Oh, it's above our tokens. I thought our tokens were the first one.
Nope. So, as you all come in, it is you kind of come into what kind of like a living room like area before going into the room. The living room itself seems to be a decent size, like it's able to hold about like this type of same group number that we all have here of people. If he was able to talk to people or have a conversation or a meeting, it seems like it's a decent open spot to do so. Behind the living room area, it looks like it goes up just a few steps and kind of opens up into a little bit of a bigger floor plan, as one to the left kind of seems like a bedroom like setting, and one to the right seems more like the bathroom like setting, and then in the middle is appears to be the kitchen. You can see what looks like two other doors kind of like on the side of the kitchen. The bedroom seems to be a little bit open. The bathroom seems to be like a little bit open, but there is like two more doors right there. And he's just, yeah, you guys can have a seat. Wasn't necessarily expecting you guys to come and talk to me, but what can I do for you?
Um, well, we did want to deliver some information that we did find. Um, as much as what wasn't filled in at Raqqa by letter.
Alright, I mean, you could have told them everything too, but that's fine. You didn't have to make your travels all the way to me just to tell me this, but,
We
you know.
found
for
more
it.
after.
Alright, yeah, shoot. And he, as he kind of sits down, yeah, he'll just be sitting and like there's pretty much like two couches that can hold about like 3 to maybe 4 people depending on sizes, and then 2 single chairs. So as you guys can, however you want to sit on the couches, he's sitting in one of the single chairs. And he just kind of leans
Oh.
back to start listening.
Well, what we did find in some of the what we did find was, as it was alluded to, that the shield did seem very, very similar to one of the other champions, and it seemed that they were, we thought it was the same shield. It looked very similar, and where we did find it in the cave with them performing a ritual on it, we weren't entirely sure of what they were doing, but some of us thought it might have been the shield, but they did something to weaken the magical enchantment on it.
Elise just like plopped down on one of the sofas and is lying there on her chest and like looks up at him. Oh no, that shield was a fake. As in like it was an actual. I know it's confirmed a fake, but the problem is that it was not just a fake. It was nearly an identical replica, including its power. But it wasn't the actual thing, which is problematic. Oh, and I found it out yesterday, by the way, as she like sort of rolls over on the sofa. Oh, this is a nice sofa, by the way.
It was the shield. You were the one who wielded the shield, right?
Yes, before we get a little too far into this, do you guys need some tea or something?
Elise like sort of lies there. Yeah, sure, I could use some tea.
Is he trying to change subjects like intentionally, or is he just being nice? Can I tell?
I would say it's a little bit form of being nice, but also weirded out that it's like y'all's atmosphere is different, as it's like he remembers bits and pieces of each of you, and it's like you have one that's probably trying to be extremely respectful, and then another one that's like rolling around all over the couch. And
I'm
Super
still
casual.
I haven't touched the chairs yet. I'm still standing.
And then so something like that as well. Like it's just the atmosphere, but he's just trying to like maybe allow people to settle in more.
Elise at home. Elise made the sofa her home.
He could tell.
Yeah.
Lisa's kicked her shoes off. She's like laid all the way back.
Look, if you wanted to do that, we could do it without the guests. I'm just nah. Anyway,
Elise raised an eyebrow.
I'm just saying. Anyways,
Hey,
if
Tempted to use my
he does get up to go kind of to the kitchen. He's like, if you want some tea, just let me know and I can get you some more cups, and kind of go ahead and start stirring one that seems to be already made.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so why don't we start from the beginning. I feel like you guys are throwing in as his voice is kind of echoing as he's making and pulling some extra mugs and cups and stuff like that out. And so, what do you mean the shield was a fake or a replica? Like, there's been only one, and I'm pretty sure nobody can copy it.
Well, I am in, I would want to say, contact with creatures far more powerful than us, and they sort of sifted through my memories and confirmed that that shield that we had was a dangerously close replica of the original.
When's the last time you used the shield's like power? Was it before the tournament? During the tournament? Was it like a year ago?
As he's still in the kitchen. No, it was during the tournament, during the fight. I mean, I must have got beaten a little bit too much. A lot of it feels a little bit hazy, but it was during the tournament when I was using it. But it was after the tournament, it just disappeared.
Did it, like, when he says that just disappeared, like, do I believe that?
Yeah, I want to insight. Does it sound like it is just hazy, or is there more to it? I also
Yeah.
want to insight that.
All right, make an insight.
Only an 18.
15. Not good. Even with advantage. I miss having a plus 13 to insight and perception.
Okay, so again, which one were you guys inciting?
Oh, for me, it's more like that. Yeah, does it sound like he is hiding something when he says it just disappeared?
For me, it's kind of the fact that he says the whole tournament and what happened after is hazy is more what I was focusing on.
Okay, I want to do Garbu first. Everybody needs to mute. Or
Deaf,
go
you mean?
deaf and mute. You should know the difference.
Out of
Yeah.
character, I was thinking it might be something like modify memory.
As I'm going
Garbu
to
wouldn't
mute
know of
chat. I just now unmuted chat.
Wow.
Oh,
For
that's
chat's
funny.
sake, we've just been asking this guy a bunch of questions, not getting much of anywhere. We asked if he saw anything like the spirit. We asked if he knew anything about the shield being fake or about knowing where it is or anything. And now we're letting him know that we found a little bit of more information after he let us know again that everybody who went out looking for this thing except for us pretty much died.
Good job, Lord Master.
That should be us caught up.
Very quickly, yes.
Very quickly. We did find what's this? Oh my gosh, I forgot what the town name is.
Which one?
Something Wick.
Not Eastbourne, not
Charnwick.
Eastbourne, but the one before it.
Chardwick.
Charnwick.
Charnway?
Yeah.
Charn.
Charnwick?
Darn.
Yes. Like
We
Michael's
did find
star, except with an H instead of a C.
we did find a dragon skeleton down there underneath their city, and a strange creature.
It was a bug.
Not that it was important, but it seemed like it was able to affect the entire city in a very unusual way. Not to say that it was possible that could have done that to you.
The dragon
I'm not
wasn't
exactly the
very
match.
nice.
You saying the bug was causing a curse on the city?
Well,
Well,
That's what we're-
it's still unclear.
I mean, the
We're
curse could
unsure
be
about
there.
it.
We don't know.
We have to go back there.
Are we
can
allowed
I
to?
can I take a different line of questioning?
Sure. I mean, I'm just.
Do you know how the weapons of power, the relics, do you know how they were created in the first place?
Their weapons of power?
Yeah, like your shield, like all those things. How do you know how they were crafted?
Well, first off, you make it sound like there's more. No. There's only the shield, as far as I'm aware of. The
Right,
shield
but
was
we
found.
found another one. So there's not to say there couldn't be more.
But from the reports that Raka gave, that shield shattered.
Do you know
And
how
it-
that specific shield was made? Like your shield?
No,
How about that?
In case if you don't remember to tell, and it's fine, you seem a little bit young, but the emblem was found at the Golden Summit. And it was a couple of master craftsmen that pretty much banded together and forged the emblem into a shield. So the idea is the emblem is in the middle of a shield that they've made.
Time
It-
out. For my sake, is the thing that we took the mold of, was that just the emblem, or was that the whole thing?
That's
It
just
was
the
emblem.
just the
Okay.
emblem.
I wanted to double check first.
Yes. So pretty much, and kind of to the lore of the story, was that an emblem was found at the Golden Summit.
Yeah.
And they crafted around it like a shield,
Right.
because they thought it was like God's giving them a gift of them choosing to be more peaceful instead of fighting. So they thought they'd make it a shield, like a shield of justice or hope or peace, if you will. At least that's how the rumor and the story goes.
Garbo, do you think he's trustworthy?
Does that seem like an honest story? When he catches like does he seem like he's been mostly honest aside from being a little iffy on the
I mean, overall, yeah.
yeah.
For the most part, he seems pretty straightforward. The only instance, and with the constant of insight,
Was with the fuzziness
Is-
of the fight.
a little bit of the fuzziness and like the shield itself of its disappearance. But everything before and after, like if he knew somebody or if he hid it himself, like it's been true. He hasn't done or have seen anything like that.
Can I ask another question real quick?
I mean,
Is
I
the
wasn't really going anywhere today, so I think I got time.
is the reason you don't really want to remember the fight because you were losing it? before everything went down?
All I remember is it being a tough fight. I mean,
Side check. Was he losing the fight? 20.
make a history check.
He was losing the fight. I remember specifically.
5.
5.
And the 0.
It. You can't remember how the fight was going, but it does sound like it was a very tough fight.
He kind of like clenches his fist while he's saying it a little bit, like
No, he's perfectly relaxed. It's just it was a really tough fight.
he was gonna lose.
Exerlin pretty much caught me by surprise. He had a decent sized power behind his swing, so
At least just lying under a blanket. He's like, oh, I didn't know you have. Nice that you have blankets lying around here.
the fuck you
Oh,
get
at
that?
least opens up the whole like ottoman that he has in the middle of his living area, pulls out the blanket, unfolds it, and throws it on herself.
Yeah, and just like she sees how like her boots are like standing next to the sofa. It's like I'm getting pretty cozy. It's pretty okay.
At least leave the ottoman open.
No,
If,
but
if so, I was gonna climb inside.
but
So-
don't we need to like deal with the fuzzy memory thing? I remember my dad using that kind of magic, and the way to get rid of it is like either greater restoration or remove curse, and I can't do either. Have you tried that?
I mean,
Because obviously something has messed with your mind.
I haven't needed to or seen the urge to.
I mean, maybe there is an urge to.
Might be good to do that.
I mean, it's like I don't blame you. I mean, like this kind of magic is
It's just to
It's-
be safe.
no, it's not safe. It's just like this kind of magic is only used by like wizards and the like. So maybe someone messed with your brain, and unless you're familiar with this kind of magic, then you won't recognize it. But I've seen my dad use it sometimes. So
Well, I don't reckon I'm ever had something like that experienced on me, but I can go get it checked out.
I mean, your memory seems fuzzy, right? And it doesn't like that's the specifics of that spell that it can make you forget things or
I-
change
Probably.
events.
I mean, I think it was just more of the fact that it was a very exhausting, which also led to a very, I guess you could say, painful day. I mean,
Yeah, sure.
Go-
I'm not trying to like devalue your experience. I'm just saying like maybe you can learn more. Who knows, right?
well, like I said, if it helps kind of ease the tension a little bit, sure, I don't necessarily mind.
At least like lying under the blankets. Like, do I look tense?
Well,
At least like picks up a bowl of like nuts that he had off to the side and just starts eating.
Yeah,
them.
it's just
Wait,
there, like-
those aren't for you. Those are for a company. Get. Oh, never
I
mind. You're
didn't
already
even
eating
have
them.
those. in
Like
here.
at least just keeps getting more and more comfortable each time the camera goes back to her.
I mean,
Anyway,
it's almost like I practically live here right now.
okay.
The decoration just slowly changes to Elise's liking. It's like, what is happening?
I'm just trying to be helpful. You guys seem to be a little bit more invested in this. I guess you could say I have already given up, if you will. I don't see the urge to trying to relocate this or find this. To be quite fair with you, I wasn't making this announcement yet, but I was actually thinking of retiring. Alright, there's already
Retiring as
I check.
champion or retiring from?
retiring is from champion. I'm kind of want to go and explore a little bit more, a little bit on the easier side. Plus, we got one that seems to be a lot more capable. He trains constantly, and I think he'd be an accepted bull champion. So, why not go ahead and pass it up while I and maybe he, I mean, as a human, he doesn't necessarily live as long as I do. So why not gotta go ahead and pass the offer while I can?
I mean, you can come hang out with us.
No. But thank you
You'd
for the
leave
offer,
behind-
though.
The end of your legacy could be finding the lost shield.
I don't necessarily. It's not that I don't care. Don't get me wrong. Like, here I thought it was gone. And then hearing the report that it was found, but to be faked or drained. Now, the news is still not out about that because we would hate for people to lose hope. A lot of people tend to band together around the idea of the shield constantly being a symbol of peace. So, we are currently making another one for display. But because you guys are a little bit more aware of the situation, and kind of sets it down and leans back a little bit in the chair. I just kind of no longer care of the fighting world. Kind of want to see other things.
That's understandable.
You're making a replica to like show off, or like for someone to wear.
It's a little bit more of the show off. What we're afraid of is if people tend to find out that the shield is no longer there, or if it's gone, disappeared, broken,
It's still around.
people might, and we'll get to that, people might
Oh.
think that the shield of, peace is gone and maybe lose hope in that there is no more peace. Right now, that festival and everything happened, got this whole place shook up. And we got him. Oh, sorry,
Put
go
my
ahead.
hand on
Little.
Garber's arm and I just pat him.
But okay.
It's just
I mean, it's
we
not a
want-
shield of peace.
we
That's
just
for
want to
sure.
we want to keep it tight. And what do you mean? What do you know? You seem like you know more.
I
I
just
mean, I
think
know
that
it's a weapon of destruction. And it's extremely dangerous.
And how? Coming from somebody who's wielded this weapon of destruction didn't seem so destructive to me.
Because you didn't...
I pick
He
up the
didn't
tea
use it.
that he set down. DM, I just pick up the tea that he set down and just.
That's mine. You really
It's
shouldn't
like
be
the way
drinking
Ma
that.
makes it.
It has like
Ungodly amount of sugar in it.
Garbage
tea
is
in
like
it.
wiping his tongue on his hands.
it's like unsweet tea, if you will, but there's a scent of alcoholicness to it. It's not strong. It's just it's almost like it's a little bit for flavor.
Then rather
It's a
than
hot
saying it
tongue.
tastes like the way Mom makes it, it tastes like the way Pa makes it, and just starts wiping his tongue.
Well,
Anyway, like, it is extremely dangerous, and it is very important that it is found again.
the benefit of making this replica could draw the ones that did take it, though. Maybe. It's not
Why would they?
a guarantee.
They would. Why would they?
Not a
They, like,
guarantee.
They have the real one.
like they have the real one. They know the truth. It's like they're not gonna sit there and be like, "Oh, now they made a fake one." It sort of shows them that the people who were
Unless
looking for it
their
have given up.
whole reason for stealing it was to cause destabilization, then they
I mean, of
might
course.
try and come forward and say that they actually have the real one. And in which case you would be drawing them out.
But that
So
I
would
either
mean,
be
way,
that
it's
if-
a good idea to make
It's
the
no
replica.
guarantee that they would, but it's
I
a
mean,
possibility at least.
if they came out, if the shield is still a thing and it came out, there's other people who are ready to swipe it back for us. Not me specifically, but to put it back in the right hands.
Are those other people strong enough to take down something that took out multiple champions and multiple dragons.
You think that ghost thing took it?
It could be related since they happened at the same time.
But yet none of them were there. And to my, I don't want to say recollection, to my knowledge of the events, didn't he go through out of the festival after, like, whooping one of the dragons or something like that? Whatever he did?
Seemed
Yeah.
like he only was interested in the dragon. I don't think he really cared about the shield.
He might have been working with someone that might have been doing what he was doing for his own benefit, while someone else took advantage of that opportunity.
I
Or
think it's.
Mutually
get a partner.
exclusive, but it also could have been tied together.
Yeah.
I think
Either
someone
way.
probably used it as a distraction to be like, "Hey, I see my chance now. I can take the shield."
What if it was the ETH?
Well, again, if the shield is still a thing and they decide to come out and show that they have it, there was a group of people who are going to go back and get it without any issues. But the other thing is, I don't think it's a weapon of destruction, because it definitely didn't feel like no weapon of destruction. It was magical, yes, but not destructive.
I mean, maybe not in its shield form, but if you have the emblem itself, who knows what you can do with it with the correct prodding and poking.
Do you know anything about ancient empires that existed in this area? Anything like that? Like hundreds or even thousands of years ago?
I mean, I'd have to go through a history book if I wanted to try to read something like that, but off the top of my head, no. But is there any other questions or things that I can try to do for you?
Maybe not anything related to the shield, but I was wondering if you had received word of when the raiders attacked when those bandits or raiders attacked Eastbourne, if you knew a direction where they were heading.
When who?
When Eastbourne was attacked 5 years ago, if you knew where they were heading.
Sorry, I don't know nothing about it.
Alright.
If you have the materials to make a duplicate shield, I'm sort of a good blacksmith. I could help out with that. I've been sort of endowed with some blessings from the Platinum Dragon.
Very
Endowed is
interesting.
my word of the day for tomorrow. I went ahead and read ahead.
Right now, I think the creation of the shield is being handled in Vermont.
That's where I'm from.
At least
That's our next.
they have a little bit more of the materials to do so. And then once it's created, it's gonna make its way back into this direction, where it will be handed off to the next generation.
We might have something. I look at Clarence.
Hold on.
That-
Can we like time out, go back in the hallway, and come back in, or are you gonna be weirded out by that?
I mean, if you want to whisper, you can. And he kind of takes the cup that Garbu placed back on the table and he's like, I'm just gonna go make me another drink. And he kind of gets up and goes over and starts like cleaning the cup, like pours it out, and he's just like shaking his head. It's like, damn it, it was like really good.
Perfect amount of vodka. Anyway. Garbo, I know what you're gonna ask. That's why I kind of stopped you earlier.
I made a copy.
Yeah, but
We could lie and just say that I made it off of memory from the one we found.
so I asked him a minute ago about other weapons of power, other emblems, other sigils. he claimed that there were no others.
He
You might
doesn't
not
know
know.
about any others.
Right, and that's what I'm getting at. Should we tell him? Should we tell him that we know there's 2 more? I think telling him we found a cast of the 1, we have to tell him there's 3, because what if somebody goes there? They're
I
gonna be like,
think
oh,
it's,
they left those out.
it's
I mean, I know
best we
that
tell
these items are incredibly dangerous.
We don't have to necessarily tell him how
It doesn't
this
seem-
how this piece was made. I could have carved a mold myself as a blacksmith and then cast that.
Yeah, but then you would have had taken it out of the shield.
My
But I
question:
could have just done it from memory based on the replica we had.
Are
Be
you
a
good enough?
very accurate one.
Enough at lying for him to believe that?
I'm not, but maybe one of you are to be able to say that I did that. I look at Ace, the most convincing of us.
I could try, but it's difficult.
I just don't see the point in lying if we don't have to.
I think
I
it's best if we just tell him.
the full truth. We already
being
mentioned
honest
the
with-
dragon remains and the giant bug.
Yeah, but we didn't mention the biggest one, which was the moldings.
Or the circle that was under the dragon.
Right.
That
I
seemed
think
to be like
he's being-
transferring the dragon's power or something, draining it. I don't remember
It
the
was
exact enchantment.
restraining, correct? Was the term you
Restraining.
used,
Restraining, I think.
DM?
I thought he said
Are
you-
something about transfer.
Are
It
you
was receiving.
so? Are you referencing back to that whole area, right?
The magic circle with the dragon specifically on top of it.
You guys gather that the magic circle, was something about transferring,
Hmm.
but the dragon itself appeared to have been chained on top of it.
It's either all or nothing. I either say we say nothing else to him and leave and search for these things in the library and stuff like that. Try to
It
get
doesn't seem like he's interested or cares. I think he just wants to retire. So what's the point?
My
Right.
thought would be we could at least like offer to help make his job a little easier with that copy that I made this morning.
I don't think they need to have the actual thing. I think they probably have that replica handled. I think.
We could have Ace say that you made a copy of the shield while we had it.
I think it's a bit overkill.
I-
Sometimes it's better to say
yeah,
nothing.
Yeah, that's kind of
That almost seems like too much there.
It's either all or nothing. That's where I'm at.
I
think for
it's
now,
better
If we-
'cause- yeah, sorry.
oh, go ahead. Greg.
I think it's better if we tell him.
You guys want to take a vote?
Sure.
All right. Who wants to not tell him?
At least raise a hand.
I can't
Who-
see you.
Who doesn't care?
I said
Who
no,
wants
by
to-
the way.
Who wants to tell him? So did we just
Make it
tie?
Two people
Boulder
don't mind.
Crunch and Cheers.
I'll be the
Oh.
judge.
How about you guys roll
You
for it?
can't see. You literally just said you couldn't see.
How about you guys roll for it?
Well, I can see the motion of when you guys move your arms.
Are
But
you
can't see,
guys
like, the
kind of done
details of our
yet?
hands. How many fingers am I holding up?
Hold on, we have to figure something out. Like 2 seconds.
Hey,
Did you guys just roll for it?
I'm just.
Garby
uh,
wins, we do it Garby's way. If Leroy wins, we do. Or sorry,
He
if
kind of
Elise
just.
wins.
He walked from the kitchen like to his room. Looks like he's just putting stuff together.
Just trying intentionally to ignore us.
What are we doing?
Are we
don't
doing
know.
Boulder and
Aye.
Partridge Fields?
We'll do this.
I guess we're doing rollies. I guess.
One wants to say yes. One wants to say no. Roll. Go ahead and roll. Both Clay and Leroy.
Dude, you're probably gonna beat me.
Two. Hang on.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Five.
What's
Alright.
going
Had to
on,
add this-
boys?
So that's
Anyway.
what it is.
As he's busy, because this is just more for the memes. Like as he's busy, Elise is like, whose pajamas are these? These are kind of comfy.
Are you wearing
That-
his pajamas?
I'm gonna be
He
out in
walks
a
out.
second.
He walks out naked. He's like, "Hey, where did my clothes go,
Guy-
guys?"
Hey guys, did it get a little bit? Sorry. You know, I actually like those. I better get those back. And he kind
Sure.
comes out with another one, and it seems like it like was a little bit smaller, but still seems to be fine by him. Just like, all right, are you done? Can I come back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
We
Comes back, sits
All
down,
right.
mixing his cup again.
We have
Okay.
something that might be able to help with them making the replica of the shield.
Who wants to tell him the whole truth?
All right. You might want to sit down and.
I'm already sitting.
Well, good because
He can't see. Don't blame
from.
him.
You
Don't-
can't see.
No, I can't see. He's blind. Well,
He's also
technically, right
old.
now he can see because we cast our vision on him. But like,
He's really old too.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
he's like
you're
30.
really blind.
I dropped the illusion.
There was no illusion.
I'll take the glasses off.
Reveal.
This just gets a little bit better. Don't excuse my laughing. It's
See how he
long,
reaches her arm on the other side of the sofa. Whose bra is this?
how long have you been here with this with the guild? 5
5
years.
Elise throws the bra at him.
That's-
She'd put this somewhere. Like, why do you leave it just lying around?
Look, I
think that
it's
was-
called a trophy. Leave
it's
leave
a
my shit
trophy.
alone.
A trophy. Oh, so this is.
Not a nice hat.
Did she leave without her pajamas and her bra? God
Bro,
damn
that's
it.
a cool slingshot. Can I have it?
No.
Oh.
Stay seated. Anyways, that's quite amusing, to be fair, and quite surprising.
Not something I like telling people or others telling,
Oh, sorry.
but I guess honesty is important because we did find some casings that showed emblems similar to the process of making that with 3 other
2 other.
3 other 2
No,
others.
it was the symbol, the emblem, and then 2 other.
Well,
What?
Garby, pull
I'll
out the
motion towards
casting.
Clarence.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. You talking about the cast molding stuff that you saw on the table, right?
Yeah,
There
it
were
was a
3 altogether.
There were 3.
Crescent
It
Moon
was
Hill.
the emblem and 2 others.
Yes, there was
Crescent moon.
like a hilt
short
and like
hilt
a crescent moon like.
bow.
The symbol, a handle, and a curved piece that looked kind of like a bow.
I thought we said it
Uh,
was a moon shape.
It was,
Yeah,
it was
crescent, moon shape,
curved
same shit.
crescent. Yeah. Sort of bow
It's
shape.
it's actually yes on both sides.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like none of you are wrong.
Can you get?
Exactly.
I'll look at Clarence and go. Can you get the emblem one out?
You want me to get the one you made today?
Yeah.
Okay. I pull out the one he made today, and I show it. Like, so I'll set it on the table or desk or something, somewhere I can display it to him.
This could probably make it easier to make a copy of the shield.
He just kind of like sits back and like looks at it. He's,
Also, we said there was a dragon. That's true, but the dragon was chained on top of a rune of power that was basically transferring the energy into the rune from whatever was atop of it, we assume.
The dragon.
So the dragon, until it died, it was just bones when we got there. We
It
couldn't
was
say
Angry Bones.
it.
Very
It was
angry, Bones.
Yeah, he
It
talked
had
to
a
it.
name. DM off the top of your head. Do you remember the name?
No.
I couldn't even remember the belly ghost from last session, let alone a dragon a couple
let's
sessions ago.
Asshole. That's what his name was.
Lynn.
All's well that ends well, or
I-
out of the well.
If I don't mark it on myself for like any importance, I don't keep track of it.
I know why I said Evelyn and not Lynn's because I played League last night. We played against like 2 Evelyns. It's the only reason I even said it. I was like, oh, that's why I said
So
Some
That's-
dragony name.
that's mighty interesting. That's
Navara. The dragon's name was Navara.
never heard of it.
He was very angry.
Probably because
Oh.
he's ancient and got fucked.
Sounds about like it.
So, is this change anything?
Probably wants to retire even more right now.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, no, it doesn't. And don't get me wrong, it's not I'm not trying to help. It's none of this makes sense.
Right.
That's what we were thinking too. And that's why we were very hesitant to say anything until we had more definitive idea of proof.
I mean, it looks like the emblem, that's for sure, but obviously without the shield part. So I don't know what else to really tell you.
Do you happen to know any scholars or people who have made it a study to study the emblem or things like that?
I don't quite remember who they ever had to look at it when the thing came up in the first place. So I'm really sorry. I don't have a lot of information for you guys.
Is there a library here? Like in the compound?
I mean, there's a library outside. We don't necessarily have one here in the guild hall.
You know where like the oldest library is that would possibly have records of any sort of thing like that?
Well, if you're looking for something along those lines, you need to go to Crisport. The Templar Senate tends to keep a very dedicated information on their side.
I mean, we could drop the casting off at Baymont and then head there.
Do you think that would help them with making the replica to have this casting?
I mean, it probably would help a lot. I mean, it's not like we try to make more of this. To be quite honest, every now and then, yeah, just something might have came up, but we just kind of kept it from happening. So plus the fact it's the details. I mean, like, look at that. That looks like the emblem.
Extremely detailed. Even I'm speaking from like I'm the one who made it. I shouldn't be complimenting my own work, but very detailed.
Well, you did good. So good job.
Thank you.
Hey, you said you had a bunch of health potions. If you're gonna retire, are you trying to get rid of those?
No, and I don't have a ton of health
I
potions.
think he used
I've
them, he
had
said.
some when I was there.
Do you know where we could get a good discount on some decent health potions?
I mean, there's shops all around. I don't know about a discount, but never hurts to try to, barter your way through some things.
Yeah, we're not
Know
real good at
anyone?
talking if you haven't noticed.
Yeah, it's been alright. I mean,
Oh.
it started off a little bit suspicious, but seems like you guys mellowed out a little bit.
Does he still have his cup in his hand, by the way?
Yes, he has not let go of it.
You know
my
anyone named
cup.
Paragon?
Yes. Do you not know who Paragon is?
No.
Wait, should we know who Paragon is?
Aeth should know who Paragon is.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, quick question. Do you know who Lynn is by chance?
Have you
May
ever
have to work
killed
at
a
the
leg?
bakery.
No.
Okay.
Can I
yeah.
insight check that?
Go ahead and insight check.
I gotta know if he killed Lynn.
But the Paragon is the dragon, the emerald dragon that resides with the Blades of Light. And even he doesn't know if he knows a Lynn.
Wow.
Wait, is he
Like,
just
and
like
he's-
massively burn out?
Like professional
What?
athlete at your point of retirement.
Yeah. You're like Well, I mean, I'm not gonna say Brett Favre mailed it in his last 2 years, but he did.
You can make an insight.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Well, you asked the question.
Yeah, you asked the question, hello.
I was.
Yeah, dude.
Can we
Oh,
go at
I got you.
advantage?
No, and it doesn't quite seem burned out.
Why are you
Um,
retiring? Like really?
I explained it.
Yeah, but
I
like you're in the
look.
prime of your game, man.
You go get your ass kicked by, a specter, and then see all that shit happen, and decide to still stay in the game. I don't blame people who does, but I know I could have been better, and I just wasn't. So
I mean,
maybe
I have
it
a
is.
belly demon right now, so I don't really have any pity for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's had it for a couple days.
Yeah, it's like in there. Well, it's been a few months now, but
Sounds like maybe you need to get something checked out. A little
yeah,
bit.
I've taken a lot of laxatives. It's just not. I can't pass it.
Oh my
Well,
god.
That sounds like a very stuck one, that's for sure.
To be
Yeah.
fair, he got the belly demon from eating some ash.
No,
Well,
the ash
said
ate
ash.
me.
to be fair, that's probably what will happen. You shouldn't eat ash.
It was a cloud. I breathed it.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't have bred. Keep it shut, keep it locked, and don't let nothing. Like, how do you think this stays? Like, you think I just go willy nilly? No, I take care of the area I'm in.
Are you nicely telling me to shut the fuck up?
No, I'm just
Oh,
letting
okay.
you know.
I will.
No, I'm just letting you
He's
know.
nicely
Like,
telling you to stop breathing.
I think that's worse.
He's politely telling you to die.
You want me to die?
I don't want you to die. I'm just letting you know. Like,
That's not very polite.
you have to know when to not let nasty stuff inside of you.
That's what she said.
That is what
Wow.
she said, and that's why she's
Elise
not
not. Elise is like lying on the sofa, like nodding.
At least pulls out a second bra. Like, what about this one?
No, how many? Like Elise has like a collection of bras. Like, how many do you have? Do you keep trophies? Like all of them? Why do you take their bras? It's so weird.
Look, it's not that I take them; they just don't leave with them. I just.
I mean,
Why
would
are
they-
you going through my stuff anyway?
Why is there one
Hey.
pair of very large man underpants?
Yeah,
I
that's-
need
I
you
mean-
to stay out of my lane, alright? And that's none of your business. You quit going through
mean-
my shit.
I mean, I don't judge you. I mean, like I've had women too. It's nothing weird to explore things.
Can I perception check to see if there's anything even weirder?
Oh my god.
Sure, make a perception check.
It's at advantage 21.
21. Yep.
I
What's
would like
the weirdest thing in the room?
everybody to go deaf besides
God
Garden.
was-
Oh my god.
Garber, you
What?
better freaking.
He's got a like a pet goat, I bet.
Alright. Now, if I remember to unmute them again, but I'm going to mute. I didn't forget this time.
I tried to suplex my dog, but she just
We
did not
noticed.
want to.
Why are the weirdest things said when I unmute?
Can I just? I'll walk towards the most conspicuous of the things I noticed, and just kind of start like thumbing where there's like a little bit of dust missing or something.
What?
I mean, it's like mostly from his bedroom. It's like clothes.
I'll start heading towards his bedroom.
Oh no.
Look, I need you to quit messing. Hey, where do you think you're going?
I was looking for more of that tea.
No, it's. And he gets up and he kind of goes over that next to you and he's like, "No, come over here. I'll get it. You go sit down. Go."
I am for kobolds
if you
old
need-
enough to drink.
I'm not making yours tea or any of y'all's tea with alcohol. It's only mine because it's the way I like it.
It was the way my pa makes it.
I'm of illegal
Reminded me
drinking
of home.
age.
Okay, y'all can go get your own. I'm just
Oh.
making tea.
What if
Go-
we paid you?
Go sit down.
What?
Is pass without
stop.
a trace active?
I'll look
What?
at
No.
Elise.
No.
Okay.
I'll look at Elise and try and touch like where my ear is or my ear hole.
Air.
I don't have
Oh.
an ear.
Make
Oh,
us
at least
make a sleight of hand check.
I thought he left the room.
No.
Oh, I thought he went to get tea.
Fix.
No, it's think of it like a studio, except it's just like where there would be a room with a door. It's more of the door's gone and the opening is just a little bit bigger.
Okay.
So it's
Yeah.
more open stuff. The only two doors is stuff like you have the bedroom that's kind of like to one side, and then a door, and then the kitchen, a door, and then like a bathroom. So the bedroom, bathroom, and the living room, kitchen is like a giant open space.
Open concept.
So
Yeah. Now you see. Now you see what I got to deal with some of the wackiness.
that was a 6.
I mean, he noticed the air thing. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
he noticed that you did it for sure, and he's just, what? Go, please. Like, go
Yeah.
sit down. Don't be trying to go through people's stuff.
I'll climb under the blanket where Elise is.
It's
But
very
wait-
uncomfortable because the fact he's still wearing
And
all
metal.
of his armor.
Cold metal. Very
He's
cold.
like,
Oh.
Lizard. Very cold-blooded lizard wearing very cold metal.
Go sit in the corner of the couch. Fuck, you cold.
Wait, did Elise not see him do the ear thing?
I did.
Oh.
I mean, I
Everyone
rolled an
knows.
inside.
Eh,
I
like,
rolled
yeah,
an
every-
inside.
She's cold. She's shivering because the armor.
like
Go sit in the corner
everybody
over
saw
there.
it.
I probably also very clearly lied about looking for tea.
And as he's like turning his back around to go into the kitchen, I guess, or whatever the fuck he's going now, I will touch the earring and I'll be like, "What?
He's packing lightly.
Huh?" And like Eddie says that last one out loud because the earring doesn't only works one time. Huh? As she's like in the kitchen, she will just shout over him like, "Do you want to like take your trophies with you, or?"
Well, if I'm going like exploring, why would I take trophies with me?
I don't know.
No.
I mean, it seems like you're leaving now.
Well, I'm packing, sure, because I told you it wasn't necessarily going to be announced, but like, kind of
Oh.
brings out like another set, and it's just like, I'm going to be leaving, so I can't take my entire like home with me.
Going anywhere in particular?
Traveling.
Yeah,
Far.
that's what I got. I mean, do you want to go anywhere in particular? Just, I don't know, making small talk. I don't know. It's not like I'm gonna go chase you around because it seems like you obviously don't want the company.
And to be fair, we've kind of proven ourselves to be good at chasing things around if we want to.
Yeah.
I guess, but it's more of see more than just what this place has to offer. I've seen this whole region in a fight and just want to kind of go get a breath air somewhere else.
Like you're leaving the continent.
Maybe.
Heard of this place, Ostak, I think. It was a bit fucked up there though. but I've heard of it.
Yo, a place called what?
Aztecs, I don't know, something like that. I've read it in the book sometimes. It's like this other continent.
Maybe.
He's
I can
probably
go.
looking for somewhere more tropical since he's old. Old people like warm places.
He's not old. Like,
I thought he just said
Okay.
he was retiring. I thought old people
Actually,
retired.
because go ahead and make a. Whose passive perception's really high?
yeah,
At
well,
least-
mine's
at
20,
least
mine's
it's higher
21.
than me.
And yours
So
is
just
at
a bit higher.
18.
Yeah.
Mm.
What's everybody else's?
11.
5.
14.
Okay.
Oh, I thought yours was like 5, Bryce.
Nope. I
I
took.
thought you had really bad perception.
Garbu, you can make an insight, but it's going to be a regular roll for you. And then at least you can make an insight as well. And you can have advantage on this.
25.
Okay.
I'm still higher.
Garbu,
Is it the insight is 8?
Do I need to deafen again?
no. You
I do.
notice, both of you notice kind of like mentioning of this other continent, like kind of like twitches a little bit, and it's just like, it's almost like if a flood of memories hit somebody and they're just kind of like seeing some stuff, you know, whether good or bad,
Yeah.
and it's just, at least you only notice it more because of the fact it's being triggered off of what this other region you said. Garber, you just kind of noticed it like he just felt extremely uncomfortable.
He just looks at them. Have you been there already?
Nah, just heard of stuff there. Don't worry about it. It's a
I
long
mean,
story.
I mean, we have time, right?
Well, I mean, I still got to pack. I still got a lot of things to
We
do.
can help.
I mean, that's just a straight up lie. I don't even need to.
Okay.
You I can kind of see you've packed kind of the essentials already.
Yes. So I'd like to continue packing.
You might want to pack a little more clean underwear. It's always a good thing to have.
Thank
That's
you.
what my mom always says.
We
If-
should.
If we're done here,
I mean, if you want to be done.
I think we should leave him to finish up packing. I think.
I mean, I feel like we're getting somewhere, but sure. I'll leave these trophies here then.
getting somewhere, there's nothing to
I
get
don't-
anywhere.
Can I inside check that statement?
I-
that there's nothing to get anywhere.
Sure.
Oh my god.
You're gonna have to be a little bit more specific on what about it that you're trying to.
There has to be something. He's hiding. It feels like he's hiding something. Especially
So
with
are you
not
trying to
being
take this as
triggered
a
on it being
giant
phased.
general term or about the specific conversation?
What is he hiding about, like Ostax, his shiver that he had, and him traveling, that part of the conversation? It feels like there's more to that he's not letting on.
Everybody go deaf again.
Oh my god.
This is the Whisper channel.
This is why I cast enhance abilities. Okay.
I'm gonna cast decrease ability.
chat on? Yeah, chat's unmuted. I'll tell those bastards.
I don't think they caught on.
I
They
did.
don't. That's like good boys that they understand.
Is chat unmuted?
Yeah,
by the
chat's
way?
unmuted.
Okay. I'm
I-
just going to when
You'll have to
Didn't forget-
remember. You'll have to remind me every time.
with
Yes.
his statement. I'm just gonna like look over at Elise again, but not
We're
the
not dragging-
player. I'm just looking at her.
We're not dragging the couch out.
What?
Why would we
What?
move a couch?
I would prefer you not to move my couches. I
I-
kind of have them set up in a good way.
No,
Yeah, if
I
you're
meant-
leaving, why do you care?
Well, I mean, I might still get some sort of use out of them, in which is none of your business.
Between now and when he leaves, get another trophy or two.
Elise, check for more trophies in the couch.
Oh my God.
As he is looking at the other two, I'm gonna like tap my earring again and look at Garbo and look just
I'll just say it's personal, and that's all I'll
Ah,
get out
okay.
for now.
Elise like sort of like you see how Elise wiggles around a little bit. I mean I found these pieces, this coin, these like what is it, like 5 gold in the couch, and that's about it that I can find. And then she puts the gold on the table. I don't know if you want this.
let's be honest. That's
Thank
5 silver. It's like
you.
5 silver.
Pay for a nice in stay, for you to continue your exploits, even if you can't continue it here.
I'll take.
Also,
advantage
what's
of that.
this thing? As she like takes out like this like weird metal
Girdle.
rod and with like a little string on, like little leather on the end. It's like, what's this about?
It's time for you to go.
Uh,
you
yeah,
starting
we
to,
should.
you're starting to know a
we
little
should get-
too much.
I mean,
We
Elise
should-
is like just like leans over to her pack that she's standing next to the sofa. She like takes out the whip. I mean, I'm not unfamiliar with these kind of things.
I
And
think
you have
she's
manacles
offering.
covered in fur.
I mean,
They're kind of fuzzy.
if you're offering, you can stay, sure, but
Not that
I think,
I
I
mean,
think
now,
that
now,
was the
now,
proposition.
now the fun is out of it. Like it's fun being more fun being coy, but when you like sort of put it all out there, then it's a bit boring.
Yeah.
alright, good. Now everybody get out.
I may
Alright,
have
we
reached
should probably-
sexual maturity, but I'm still a teenager.
Okay, let's go.
So as he kind of goes and opens the door again and allows all of you to get out, and he
At least probably took the blanket. She probably took his blanket.
No, no, no,
yeah,
no.
It was
like,
great seeing you again. Bye.
Elisa's like, I'm gonna like, change clothes quick. So don't, here's
she
your pajamas,
just
here's
she
your blanket.
just uncovers, and it's just like all her clothes are back.
Mhm.
So, but all of you are escorted back out. Y'all have a
Put the
very
glasses
good and
back on.
safe day, and
Bye.
shuts
Oh.
the door.
Oh, one more thing.
Yeah.
He reopens the door.
Could you keep the I pointed at the lenses. What you seen behind the glasses to yourself?
I might mention it, but I won't say who. How about that? It's a little bit of a funny story not to tell people.
Isn't there
Yeah,
already someone here who knows?
Bolt. I don't like other people knowing though.
Who's the bolt?
Yeah, sorry. I thought it was like common knowledge, I guess.
What's a
We've
bolt?
met like 3 people that knew you were blind. So
Anyway,
Well,
you guys
The
have a
list
good one.
grows. Yes. You as well.
Bye. Have fun traveling. I say like through the door.
Be quiet. As it kind of like a little bit of a soft echo, as it seems like he must have took steps away, and
We should go. We should go.
Yes. We should probably go. Why?
Yeah. We should go.
Why not?
I mean, he seems to be like, I mean, because it was kind of fun messing around with it, but then when he put it out there in the open, like, hey, wanna stay? I'm like, then it becomes boring, right?
Hey, I thought you were propositioning him.
No.
I wouldn't really know.
I mean, yes, but the thing is, like, the moment when he goes in on it like that, then it becomes boring.
oh, Garbu.
Yeah.
She's a cock tease.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, me either. I heard it though.
Yeah.
Mom and Pa are just pretty blatant.
Yeah, no, they are pretty bad. Yeah.
He's
It's
already
kinda
hit
gross.
menopause.
Yeah.
Oh,
You think at that point
Uh,
the sex drive would kind of plummet, but nope, went
Just
up.
it went back up.
It
Yeah.
went back up. Weird. A lot of
also,
growth points.
also the thing is like it's
Anyway.
kind of boring. It's kind of boring when he has like when he keeps trophies. It is like, you know.
No, we don't.
Okay, well, anyway, to me, it goes a bit like,
Oh,
like,
are we
it's like, why do
away
you
from
keep
the door yet?
like, why
Or
do
are
you
we
keep
just still
trophies?
standing
Like,
here?
we're walking, of course. Like, as we're walking,
We're
like, why do you
walking.
keep,
We're
why do
not.
you keep
We're not
trophies?
saying it in front of his door. Just like, gosh, what
It's
about
like
that guy?
like, and he's like, as this, like, I wonder if he like sits there, something that like smells them, you know? Ugh,
He,
creep.
I don't think that either the haziness that he was saying about the tournament and everything wasn't truly hazy, or something was causing it specifically.
I mean, something was messing with him. That's for sure.
And then whatever you said, at least there towards the end, that where you thought he might be going to, that was personal. He didn't. It wasn't just
Mm.
something like something bad happened there. It's like it's personal to him why he was sort of reacting.
So the question is now, do we want to see if we can help him get rid of that mental block? I guess because obviously there's one there, in my eyes.
It would
But
have
then again,
to.
he's leaving already, so it's like,
Well,
He's packing
leaving.
very light, and I kind of got the feel like he was trying to do it very quickly, very lightly, almost like trying to avoid it being noticed. I think maybe.
I mean, if he doesn't want to. I mean, if you want to go about it in a more invasive way, I guess you could talk to the dragon, right? And sort of mention that there might be something on side me, something messing with his mind. And see if the dragon does something about it.
The Paragon?
Mm-hmm. I mean, we're going there anyway.
Are we? Can we? Is that a thing
I
we're
mean, I
allowed
think,
to do?
I don't know. I mean, it seems
I'd
that
like
right here,
to.
like you can sort of go wherever you want, and I mean, might as well try, right?
Hey, you're from here. Do you know where the Paragon is?
Would I know where where Paragon is, DM?
He told us where it was. The guy we just talked to.
He
Like-
said.
No, no,
He
no.
said
Said he
which
was the top-
city it is. That
Like-
it was a
Like,
dragon here, right? It's the Emerald Dragon that lives here.
Yeah.
Yes, like
But we don't know where in the city.
Oh, okay.
like every dragon that's related to a guild, there is one what would kind of be like a known location is like close to the guildmaster's chamber. There is known to be like another home that they can go to if they want to kind of like get out of this, like an enclosed environment. If you would have at least some sort of common knowledge that if the Emerald Dragon Paragon is not in the guild hall, she is probably more located on top of the mountain. Specifically the one that's like,
I'm a mountain.
right next door. So there's two places that she can be. She could be right next to their room next to the guildmaster's room, or on top of the mountain.
Are they in their room?
Hey, we could also go to the guildmaster. Sounds like a fun thing.
Why would I want to go to the cop of all cops?
I mean, because I think it's fun to go
The
to the
cop
I
of all-
hear cop and I raise my hands like I'm
I
about
mean-
to
Yeah,
start
not yet,
yelling.
not yet. No.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm
Slow
kind of
down.
having a good time in this place, messing with people. That's kind of fun.
Maybe you do that everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. But this place is really fun.
At least they're not
Plus, like,
reacting negatively.
imagine messing with, like, if you could have like the bonus of like having fun with a dragon. I don't know.
I mean, worst comes to worst, me and Garbu could go look in a library to see if we have any info on like.
Well, it's more
How
like
the-
I think if we point out to either the dragon or the guildmaster in all seriousness, if we pointed to like that someone has messed with their champion's mind, I think they probably want to figure out what the fuck happened there, right?
I'd like to talk to Paragon at least, even if we don't talk to the Guildmaster.
We can talk to, yeah, we could maybe let them know. And
We can go
I'm
up that
sure
way,
he-
see if they're in their room, right?
Because like a modify memory spell doesn't show up as like an active effect, if that makes sense.
At the same time, if someone's like purposefully hiding something from their own memory, from like some sort of PTSD, even it could.
Yeah, it could be. But I mean, like,
it-
obviously he
it might
feels a
have
lot of he feels a lot of shame for what happened, and he feels a bit, I don't know, like
been
the man, like he feels probably like attacked in his manlyhood, that he like, oh no, I couldn't be strong and protecting people, and feeling shit about that. I mean, that's his
been there
problem, you know.
too.
Anyway, it's very, I don't know, self-destructive, but I mean that's what people do, right? I mean, at
Yeah.
the very least, if like at the very least, maybe the guildmaster do something about it. They seem like to have like a good head on their shoulders. I don't know.
I want to know more about why that other continent is personal to him.
I don't know. I've heard some stories about that other continent. Shit's fucked up there, but other than that, I mean, there hasn't been that much information.
There's been, at least where you're from, at least, more specifically like where your parents work and all of that. You get sailor rumors of like shits that happen, but again, sailors tend to come up with a bunch of shit.
Exactly.
So they're at this kind of current moment, it's like, I will probably say there might be some sort of trying to establish like a trade route from Cinca to Aztec, but it is currently of a unknown route. So
yeah, like as Elise says, she's just like, yeah, place fucked up from what I hear. Like I've heard some really wild stories, but you know, sailors, you never know how to trust them or like really believe what they're saying, because they talk about like, oh, I saw this massive creature on the sea. You're like, yeah, man, whatever. You know.
It turned out to be just like a rock or a log.
Yeah, something like that. But or like another sunken ship, who knows? So yeah, shit's fucked up there. So I don't know. Apparently, from his reaction, shit's really fucked up. But like I've
Could
heard
be something.
stories.
He could have family there. I mean, that could be.
Could be. Should we go see if the guild, like apparently in this place you can just walk up to people. So we just go walk up to the guildmaster and the dragon. See the dragon's
It's
there.
a lot
You
more
don't
informal.
even
It's a lot more.
don't even have to try and kill many mayors or anything.
I mean, that's why I like this place. Can just walk up to people.
It's very informal. It's actually quite nice.
I don't have to get involved with any murders.
I didn't murder anyone.
Sorry, aggravated assaults.
Oh,
I
no,
mean,
he
I
didn't.
didn't.
No, he killed
Attempted
the bird.
murder.
You resurrected the bird.
No, I didn't kill me. I didn't kill the bird either.
Who killed the
Oh.
bird? The bird was dead when we got there.
No,
It wasn't.
what
Was
bird?
knocked out, right?
knocked him unconscious.
Oh,
We knocked him on. Yeah.
What bird?
it's pretty close to death.
No, the kenku.
Kenku.
The
Oh.
Kenku.
Well, he was
Oh,
close.
let's-
He was close to dying. Let's all be honest there.
The Kenku deserves it. Let's be honest.
The
He deserved
bird.
There's no way. There's no way the Kenku didn't deserve
Alright.
He deserved it.
it. No way.
You don't
In
know
my-
jack shit.
In my
No.
No way.
in my line sensing drugged out myself, we'll go
Listen.
to the paragons there.
Are we gonna go to the Paragon first, or are we gonna go to the Guildmaster
Yeah.
first?
Paragon, I thought.
Okay, let's go see
Paragon's
if the dragon's
fine.
there. Otherwise, we have to go climb a mountain, I guess, right? Sounds like fun.
No,
I'm fine with climbing a mountain.
I
that doesn't sound like
I would
fun.
rather not
As
climb a mountain.
as both, or not both, but as you guys go to the area of where the guildmaster and the dragon would reside, pretty much you guys get told they are not here.
Oh,
Climbing a mountain,
Alright.
it is.
I can try something else first.
What
Okay.
is it you want to try?
I can try sending a message. I know Paragon is a green dragon an emerald dragon, and I know that their name, so I
Try
can
I mean,
that.
try.
you can certainly try, I guess.
Tell them they don't know who I am, but we are part of the people who retrieved the shield and wanted to ask them some questions if they didn't mind, maybe.
I mean,
That the
aren't
best?
you? Don't you want to talk to Paragon for another reason?
Did I tell you about that?
No, you said that you had to
You
talk to
said-
Paragon.
I would like to talk to Paragon. Yeah, I'd like to
Yeah.
talk to all the dragons.
I mean, like it's kind of interesting how you specifically mentioned this dragon.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, he's just got a weird dragon fetish, and this is the closest one to him.
I mean, I myself.
At least just like looks at Claire. It's just like
I'm not lying.
I mean,
No,
dragons
I know,
have a
but it's
cloaca.
like
I have a cloaca.
That's-
Stop.
way to
Nope, nope.
say
Not bringing out sexual organs.
Okay.
no, but
what?
I mean,
Okay, so
she
go
was
send a-
able
go
to bring
send-
out a sexual organ earlier with her rope. Maybe I don't want to hear about the sexual organ that you all have.
I actually
Well,
don't know
except
what
for
goblins
Elise.
would
Elise
have.
doesn't have one, but
I mean,
Why
I
are we
do.
talking
but,
about this?
Anyway,
Okay,
go send a message. Go send a
you
message
wanna
to your
send your
dragon.
message to Yeah.
Just send your message.
I'll cast sending. Hi, Paragon. You don't know me. My name's Garbu. I'm part of the group who got the shield near the Golden Summit. We'd like to talk if you have a moment,
Please.
please. And thank you.
And
Thank
thank
you's one word.
No, thank you,
Thank you
Stuart.
can be 2 words.
Yep.
Can be
That was all 25.
definitely planned out from the start.
At least you're efficient with it. With the
you do kind of get a response, and it's just if you would like to make conversation, young kobold, you can come up to me on the mountain.
Hell yeah.
oh,
He knows I'm a kobold. I didn't say that info.
Okay, where is she?
Creepy. She knows me. She's on the mountain. She said.
Oh,
we
let's
can
go
come.
climbing. Hell yeah.
Yeah, we got an
The
open
day-
invitation to come up the mountain.
Hell yeah.
I didn't want to
the
like
day's still young.
intrude either, so like I think it's a good thing that we asked.
Yeah,
Great.
probably.
Would you
Let's go
guys
climb a
like?
mountain.
Would you guys like me to go check the library while you climb the mountain?
Sure, if
You
you don't
don't
want to
wanna
climb a
climb the
mountain, we'll go climb the mountain. I want to climb the mountain. Let's go. Sounds like fun.
You okay by yourself with just you and Terrence?
How many spell slots do I have?
You have
Well, you
10.
summoned your Terrence once, so
I get one free one.
You should
Uh,
still
One-
have all your spells.
Well, I'm thinking if I can use disguise. Can I use disguise self at level 2 as well?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay, then yeah, I'm okay.
why would you use it at a higher level?
Because it only lasts for an hour, and I don't know how long they're going to be gone. If that makes sense.
There's some spells that don't have a bonus when you cast it at a higher level.
Yeah, but he's more
I
like
don't need a
normal.
bonus, just more.
No,
Just to be
no.
able to recast
You
it.
just want
Yeah.
more. Just use.
Like I don't know if
like,
they're going
more
to be gone for
spots to
4 or
throw.
5 hours or
I-
7
well,
or 8
no,
hours.
Out of
It's-
character, it's probably okay if you walk to the library disguised and then just walk back. You shouldn't need it the
My-
whole time you're out. I
My
don't think.
point
just for the
is,
trip there
are
and
you
trip
saying
back.
to use a second level spell? Is that what
Yeah,
you
like
said?
just for the extra time, not for an added benefit.
Well,
if I need to.
because it's
I
a
don't-
first level spell, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then you should just use a first level spell.
Well, if he uses all his first, could he go on and use it as a second? Is what he's asking.
You can.
think
It doesn't.
it's a
My point.
misunderstanding.
My point is that, like, disguise self, you can use it at a higher level, but it still only gives you that basic need of a first level thing. There are some spells that don't give, like for this, you will not get more time or some other bonus. It's you would, in a sense, be wasting a second level spell if you have first level slots to use.
Right. Yeah, I was just asking in case I ran out of
But yes,
time.
if you ran out of first level spells or whatever, you more certainly can cast it at a higher level. It's just a
Yeah,
waste to use a level 1 spell that's designed only for level 1 to
For
go
level 2.
higher.
I think I'll just do the level 1 there, and then hopefully I don't die while I'm inside. I do have a contract out for a hit on me, so we'll find out.
Sounds good enough.
Would you want me to stay with you, or did you want me to go with them hiking?
I mean, you're the only one good at talking.
I mean, I can talk. I choose not to
Politely?
most.
You can talk
Of course.
perfectly fine. I have no issue talking.
I
Yeah,
better
I
go
mean,
with them.
No, it's like the dragon will see through lies anyway. You don't need to be a good talker. You need to talk to the dragon. I mean,
Yeah.
dragons are fun. If you want to
Okay.
stay with Clarence to keep him company, that's fine. Me and Gar won't make a mess. That's for sure.
Well, I don't know how useful I'll be in the library.
That's
I mean, who
actually
knows?
true. I'm gonna be honest. It wouldn't make sense for these
I mean,
police
I mean,
or
don't you have like your contacts with the blades of what's it again? Light? Yeah, light. Who knows?
I hate Cole. Cole, you're great.
I
I
love
love
these.
every moment of this, but this is just, oh my god.
I mean, like you can like whilst he's
always-
reading a
it's
book,
always
you
great.
can go find someone who can help you find stuff, you know.
Oh,
And then when they tell you, and when they tell you to go look for something, you'll be like, I can't see. And then
Just tell
that's
him
a
you're
funny
disabled.
interaction.
Don't be specific.
Just say
There's
you
a
don't
reason
like books. Just,
Don't be
that's all you.
suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Make just go around, make people feel
No,
awkward.
or just say that you don't really get books or something. Like they aren't your thing.
Let's just go hiking. Let's go hiking.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna go hiking. I'm gonna turn into a spider and climb up the side of the mountain. But yeah, you can go hiking.
Can I ride on you?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. I weigh
Don't
like
have-
100 pounds.
I don't know.
I guess
I can take the armor off if need be. Leave
I
it
mean, you can
here.
come. You can come if you want to. 8. I don't care.
I'll go with you guys. I feel more useful in helping that way than instead of trying to tell people I don't like books. Can you grab them for me and bring them over there?
Library later.
It's up to you guys. Do you think I should come with you now and go later?
I don't
Or-
care. If you don't want to climb a mountain, then you don't climb a mountain.
What are the odds of assassins attacking you?
Pretty
You're
good.
really smart. You're good at calculating.
I don't know.
The second you turn the corner away from your group.
Yeah, maybe we should go 2 and 2 so that none of us is alone. So you always have a buddy.
Buddy
Or
system?
the second you're climbing a mountain where you can't escape. When
You
you're
know what?
occupied climbing.
I'm just gonna poof. I'm gonna disguise self. 8th, where's the library? You lived here. Or hung out here.
You know where it's at. You give them directions.
At least 8 can
Yeah.
help you around the city if you need to. Are we doing it that way?
Does he
It's
want to
up to
go
you.
with me to the library or not?
Libraries are not my favorite terrain.
You want to come see your guild master then and the dragon who is with your guild?
Well, I can't see them. I'm still blind. But sure.
I'll start heading towards the library after I disguise self.
I had to hit you with that one, Clay.
You walk straight into that one. You walk straight into that one.
I'm a
You
dwarf
kinda-
female with a small short beard.
At least
I
just
will
giggles as
say
Garbage
that
sitting
is
there on the
easy
ground.
enough.
Garbage contemplating his life on the ground. And he's just giggling.
Garbage is
Darwin
like wondering.
zones
What?
out for a second. Clay, meanwhile, just like dies internally.
Sounds
Internally,
about right.
apparently.
Sure, we can go meet up with the guildmaster and
You got his fancy all tickled up now.
Oh yeah, Garby, you probably need to take off your armor, like to make it so that I can carry both at the same time.
Clarence, can you hold on to it for me? Clarence,
You need me
you
to.
hold on to my armor for me in your bag.
I don't think that's a good idea.
You can keep it in your own bag.
Yeah,
My bag can
what?
only hold 5 items, and my armor's made up of like a bunch of different pieces.
Doesn't count as one item.
Well, then you should probably have the bag of holding with you.
Carry 2 bags of holding.
Because that way, if you need your stinking armor, you can pull it out and put it on.
Okay.
and you don't die immediately.
Do you want
I mean,
this bag
like the
of
thing is, like
holding?
even if he doesn't have his
No.
armor, it doesn't mean that he will die
Okay,
instantly.
I'll just carry 2 bags of holding then.
I will give you the bag
Should
of
I
holding.
put
You
the
can
one
give it
bag of
back to my
holding
brother.
inside the other?
No,
No.
no, we don't need
No.
a temporal rift.
Oh, what's
No.
that?
Well,
Don't
you
worry
can do it,
about
but then over there on your own in the distance there, then you can do
Okay,
it.
I start
No,
walking.
no,
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 no.
Okay.
No.
you can't do it.
No, don't do it.
No, it's mine.
No, don't do it.
I wouldn't
Okay.
break your stuff.
Oh my god.
Well, how would it break? I'm just putting it
I'm-
inside of another bag.
Joe's
No,
like, do
that's
it.
not how magic
Do
works.
it. Do it.
That's not how magic works. Don't do
I-
it. Don't listen to him.
I am
Or-
not prepared and ready for campaign 3, so
For the astral.
Joe's just like, you
No,
should
it
like,
wouldn't
do
be
it.
campaign 3. It'd just be this campaign, but we're in the astral sea now. You don't want to
Instead of-
switch to a different setting?
No.
I'm not there. I would be.
Anyway, as
God
that's
has
it.
I'll put
intervened.
one on one arm and one on the other,
God
where
has
they
intervened
aren't
and said
touching.
no.
You want me to
Technically,
Well,
carry
they
one?
can't. They
I
can't
don't
touch. You
know.
just can't go into each other.
I don't know if it would work that way because if one of my items gets destroyed, it wasn't magical before. It turns into a normal bag. Because I made the bag magical.
Anyway,
Magic confusing.
it's like we're not gonna do that stupid shit. So let's go up the mountain.
You were
I'll
just
take
telling
the
him to do
kettle
it.
that's
No.
kind of in like the
That was me,
center of the front
Leroy
and just
telling him to do it, not
remove
Elise. Elise is like, no, don't do it. Leroy is like, yeah, fuck your shit up.
Hi. Well,
I'll quick release my armor with that kettle we've kind of already discussed is in the middle that holds it all together, as it all just poof, falls off.
Okay, this is.
And then
This
just
is
start
a mess.
cramming that into Clarence's bag.
so how big of a spider are you gonna be? Just so I know.
A giant wolf spider.
What's a
That has
wolf
40 feet.
spider?
That has a 40 feet climbing speed, so we can just go straight up the side of the mountain instead of going up paths and shit.
That's sounds a lot easier.
Yeah,
How long
I
does
hate
it take
I
to
hate
climb?
hiking. Why would you hike when you can climb?
Right?
As a spider.
It's awful. Especially well, I mean,
I think
I
it's
guess
for like the experience and the view.
Yeah, when we're at the top, you can look
the
down.
view's overrated. Oh wait, no, that's
You can't see though.
Yeah, that's why
You
he's saying
don't
it's
have much
overrated.
of a view.
I think he was trying to. I think he was trying to set you up again. That you should
Yeah.
have looked through it.
I
I saw this one coming.
I didn't.
Anyway, let's go up the side of the mountain. Fuck this shit.
Alright. So, Clarence, you
I
were
got
going
the rebound.
to the
Yeah,
local
the
library, or the city library. Correct?
Yes.
Well, and the other 3 going on a giant wolf spider up the side of the cliff.
Well, 2 of them are gonna go under the spider. The other one is the spider.
Clarence, we'll go with you.
Thank you.
If you go ahead and roll initiative, I'm just kidding.
I knew it.
Initiative. No.
What do you try to look up? What do you try to perceive?
2 separate things. I'll probably focus more on the emblem part though. I'm gonna look up if there's any information on the specific, like, what happened when the emblem was found, who took it like initially to like evaluate it, I guess would be the best term. What tests were run on it, what they determined from those tests, how the shield was made around it.
Okay, so we'll start with that one first.
Okay.
There is kind of like a book of basic description of the shield or the emblem. It's not like in full detail of like, oh, this is what it looks like. This is, you know, the details, the carving, none of that. It does give it kind of a basic example of what it looks like, and kind of just explains like a little myth or lore of it, and kind of goes into the fact that kind of sounds like what he was saying. It was found at the festival. It wasn't long until, right? No, not that one. This one? No, not that one. I have one here somewhere and I don't feel like finding it. It wasn't long went until the festival was created or the peace was established, that on the grounds of the festival that they discovered the emblem. When it came to trying to understand what it was capable of, they brought people to it because it was kind of like a very, wide topic thing. They kind of did take, like, at first it wasn't like a big sort of deal. They had some probably local people that look into it. It wasn't until they decided to make a tournament out of it, and with Wildstar being the first winner and taking it back with him is where a little bit more was kind of uncovered, that it has secrets to it, and per the champion at that moment decided to keep it a secret and have only where whoever wields it will understand its capabilities. But at the end of the day, it is a symbol of peace. So, of what it's capable of is unknown. And with him being the current and only wielder at the time, only he knows. Is what is rumored, like in this book.
Okay. There was only one book on it.
Yeah, I mean, there's not much to talk about it.
No, like specific names pop out to me that I should follow up on, or
I wouldn't necessarily think so. It's a relatively straightforward. A lot of people tend to know, like, this type of lore of the emblem. It's just, people tend to really make the shield to be like this mega important thing. When in reality, it's unknown what it could amount to. As the only person who seemed to understand its capability decide to have it where it's more special to the people who wield it than to the ones who can, like, see it and try to replicate it or try to create, try to, steal it or whatever.
And then my second one was going to be to look up. Did you give us like an approximate time frame of when we thought the like the molds were created? Did we get anything like that, or was it just ancient? Was the term? I can't remember.
Ancient because of the fact that, I mean, it's dusty rocked. It looks like none of this has been touched in forever. So,
what was the name of the dead dragon again? Garabille's not here, but Clarence.
Navara.
Yeah, Navara. Can I
said
look
it.
for any references
I
to a
literally
dragon?
said it like an hour earlier in game time.
A dragon named Navara.
you find nothing.
Really? That's all I had for now.
There is, like, I don't want to necessarily say like a book about like dragon names. There's been some that pretty much let's say this, out of 100 dragons, as an example, if there was 100 dragons, only 10 of them deflected and to work with the people of Sinka instead of attacking them. Okay. Now, explode that by, like, actual numbers of all, like, the dragons before coming back. So there were other dragons that worked with the guilds but have died. And their names have kind of been, like, jotted down in terms of a history type thing. But none of them are even close to that.
Would there also be any maps? Like in the library? I don't know if libraries have maps.
I think that would be easy enough.
I would like to find any maps from previous eras that I have and see if any of them match up with the memory of the overhead view of the topography of what I had seen in my vision. Like the most recent one where it was like a wider distance. That's a kind of a shot in the dark.
I mean, you find more accurate maps of presenting of today's environment of where a lot of things are located because it's a little bit more connected. You do see a couple of maps that are almost contradicting each other, but these were the best ones that they could possibly find. And it shows like little connections or pockets in a lot of places. But sometimes it's like, well, this one says like there was another thing here connected, but this one doesn't show that. So it's kind of off to tell, but I mean, through time of seeing something that was a little bit in the forest area and then something like that, I think it'd be too hard to identify that alone, even based on a roll.
I don't know how long their trip's going to take. So I think that's probably it for what I can research in a reasonable amount of time. On my way out, I will recast Disguise Self, same person.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go... You said there were shops that I'd be able to buy like health potions or shit.
Yeah.
Can I just go look for a shop where I can buy some health potions?
Yeah, how many you want to buy?
I don't know pricing.
Do you have any gold on you, or was it all in the bag of holding?
All my gold's on me. None of it's in the bag of holding.
Most shops tend to sell which Leroy, I found that thing I was looking for. So that was funny. Most places tend to kind of like sell them around 50, like a basic healing potion. Tend to sell it like about 50 gold.
Okay. Could I get 2 healing potions for 90 gold, please?
Make a persuasion check. Persuade me.
Yep.
Great at talking. Best talker.
Yep.
Sell you 2 for
Sorry, little one.
110.
Sorry, miss. We kind of have to keep a little bit more of stock, and these are not necessarily that easy to come by.
That's reasonable. I would have some stuff to trade you, but my bag of holdings is on my other kobold. So, can I just buy 2 for whatever? It's 100, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that will be right.
I'll just buy 2. They're just regular potions when I add them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh shoot. That's it. I'm
Okay.
out. Do I need to like meet them somewhere?
I mean, you can just go back to your room if you want, or wherever else.
I will
Go spend
back.
time somewhere else if you want.
I will go back to the inn and hang out in my room and put alarms on the door and... Well, there's only the door. Yeah.
Okay. For our wolf gang,
Wolf Spider Gang.
I'll avoid the enjoyment of watching
Wolf
that
Gang
fail.
is something that even Eighth can enjoy.
So
It's music instead of...
as you guys start to traverse the mountaintop and start to go through, there's a lot more easier spots as you kind of go in and then kind of climbing back onto the actual side of the mountain, then kind of going in a little bit. It makes it a lot easier and quicker. Yeah, I'll say
40 feet uphill, you can dash. We're going like 80 up.
Yeah, I can just sprint up the side of the mountain. I mean, I don't need to go slow. Let's go vroom.
Oh, damn it.
I'll hold on to your spider fur. Spiders have hair,
Okay.
right?
You definitely would have to cast this twice. That's for sure.
Yeah, I can do it twice. No issue.
Fantastic.
I mean, I can hold it for how many hours?
I think it's 1
These are
hour,
like
right?
4 or
You
Nope.
can just
something.
drag it over to your sheet.
Wait, no, that's
No,
right. As
it's-
a
It's
yeah,
half
you,
my
level you
druid
are.
level.
yeah, you
So
can just
2.
drag it
It's
over.
2 hours.
Okay, then yeah, no. I'd say you were. I would say at the very end, like you guys pretty much
You have
walk
to
the
do a little
rest,
bit of walking, yeah.
but easy enough. So you don't have to cast it again.
When we get
Mhm.
off the spider, I'll put my armor back on with a little bit of help.
Okay. You guys get to the top, and there is kind of like you have the forest. That's like a little bit of the trees that's up there, and then you have like just a little bit of a clearing, and then it's like the side.
Hello? Hello?
As you
I'm
all
Garbu.
kind of like hear in your head, um, now what can I do for you all?
I have like my own question, but I think my friends also have some questions.
Hey, 8, look at that.
As it is getting late, make it quick, please.
I spoke with Bahamut and they told me to seek you out to
I
talk
am
to you.
aware, and you appear not even close to the path.
I just kind of looked down.
Don't get me wrong, little one. And you can like, you see a little bit of a sparkle or shimmer, kind of like in the tree line as it slowly shifts. What he told you, what is true. The path is dangerous and can easily be overlooked by more wonderful things that appear. And you want to try and take this challenge, this path.
Yeah. Whoa, what was that?
Make a wisdom saving throw,
knocked something over.
Oh,
Garby.
what'd you say? Sorry, I was looking. Leroy like had a flash in his background.
No, that's because the cat like dropped something on the light switch for the thing for the light behind me.
You said persuasion.
No.
Oh,
Make
wisdom
a
saving throw.
wisdom saving throw. Or you can allow it to happen. Your
I
choice.
embrace my destiny. I'm going to be murdered.
Okay. You feel as though something peers into your mind. And almost like it goes over everything. And it pushes
Knows about the tooth.
it pushes further through every like memory you have. Even ones that you're not even aware of. And after it comes, you feel like it leaves. If you'd want to start this path, you have to go through challenges in a simple term. Seek out others. And by others, I mean dragons. I understand how very simple your mind is. And ask them about the path. But be warned, Kobold. Some will tell you lies. Some will tell you the truth. And it is up to you to determine on which one is correct.
It'd be pretty naive of me to just take you at your word with that statement, wouldn't it?
You may take me at my word, or he would not have sent you to me.
That's a good point. Unless
But
it's like the first test.
before you start your path, as he knew, so do I. You're already on a very bad start. And while that cannot be undone, there might be a way, but you will die in the process. As the outcome is too much for you to handle. What is your other questions that you have?
Can I give you these? And I'll pull out the bag of what I have left.
Place the bag on the ground.
Please.
Is there other questions that you all have?
We're a little concerned with Wildstar being affected magically, when he lost his shield, or when the shield was taken from him. We're thinking it could be some, when he said we were talking to him about it earlier and said it was a bit hazy. We're a little concerned that someone might have used some sort of magic on him.
From what I understand is the Guildmaster looked in Mr. Wildstar. And he...
It's not a magic effect you will feel currently. It's a modify memory, something that doesn't show up as like magic is affecting him. The only way to figure out is by either removing a curse or greater restoration, which I don't know if they used, because I feel like unless you know there's something going on, you won't use that. But it sounds like something.
He is not cursed. I can sense
No,
it
it doesn't
from
sound like it doesn't. It wouldn't show up as a curse. It's just that specific ability will remove it. But it's up to you guys. I don't really care either way. But that shield is dangerous.
I am aware of the shield and its power.
I mean, I suppose one of your kind would be.
But it is none of y'all's concern.
Oh, I think it is now.
Then prove me wrong.
In what regard?
Go find it.
You know what? That's why we need to see. Like, I don't have that magic right now to do it, but obviously something has meddled with his memory. And otherwise, it wouldn't be hazy like that. It's way too specific around that time. And there's only one answer in my head. I've seen my father use that spell before.
And you think his memory was wiped?
Modified at the very least.
Wildstar does seem distant than his usual self.
You on that note, do you know anything about why he would have a personal connection to Ostel or whatever you called it, Elise?
Heck,
Ostag?
Yeah.
I would not know. As far as I am aware, his life was here.
Well, anyway, we need to find someone who can remove that, or who can either cast either one of the spells.
I'll take your worry under consideration.
I mean, he's
And we
leaving, so he,
We will look
I wanted to
into
quick-
it. I would make sure of that myself. So thank
Sure.
you for bringing it to my attention.
He's packing very lightly, like he's planning to leave quickly and quietly.
He cannot go far where my mind can reach.
we need that information to go find the shield, because right now we're kinda looking for the literal needle in the haystack.
We're in a
I noticed
forest
the-
without a hammer.
I mean, I know the shield is on this continent. I know it is here. It's not in this area. I know that for a fact. So we need more information on who potentially could have taken it. And the only answer we have is him.
And what if he doesn't know anything?
Well, then we at least try.
Where would you go?
Wherever the winds of fate will take us.
Fate is a cruel one.
I've heard cruel mistress.
We are fortunate enough to be in a slight different handla, if you will, but fate is very cool.
I've heard stories about fate, but anyway. So yeah, I know you're probably gonna do that at your own pace, but yeah, for our sake, I mean, kind of want to get going again, because obviously the shield is not here, and we want to go find it.
Find him.
And why do you want to go and find it? Are you seeking a reward? Are you seeking great statue?
No, I'm seeking to prevent an artifact of unimaginable power landing up in the wrong people's hands. I mean, I
Do you
don't want
know
it.
about the 3 artifacts?
I mean, she probably knows.
Chief.
And on that note, do you know a dragon named Navara? DM has to roll for it.
Oh gosh.
That's a
I
yes.
saw his cursor move.
1 second.
He was very mean.
Dragon
That kinda-
stats.
Is that kind of normal for dragons? Are most
Or is it-
dragons fiends?
Guidance for the dragon.
I gotta think about this one.
Enhance ability for the dragon.
Remember.
Remember. The zone of truth on the dragon.
Do you remember?
Remember me.
Oh god, I think I found a loophole.
I am the loophole.
Uh,
A loophole, loophole?
I created a loophole and I didn't realize until now. Damn.
Dragons can know dragons.
It's not even that.
You know the name of the little pseudo dragon that you spoke to, Elise? Maybe she knows that.
I do not know these ancient artifacts that you speak of. I know the resemblance of the emblem seems to mimic a power of a dragon, or at least a weird effect of one. But Navaru, I do. He was quite a very powerful dark dragon, if you will. It's been unknown on what happened to him.
We met him.
We
Kind
Or
found
what's
him.
left of him.
We found what's left of him in under the city in.
He wasn't very happy.
And very dead.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, very dead.
Mostly.
And it's like you don't see the face of the dragon or anything, but you just hear this silence.
That
And
speaks
it's-
louder than words.
Pretty much. And it's just pretty much what's happening is understanding of what she saw through your mind. And then you guys saying exactly, and it's like,
So she would have seen the molds where we were down below, the bug, the dragon, the chains.
you guys feel a I want all three of you to go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit.
Yay.
Hey! Ooh,
7.
Um,
Wee.
I
17.
just, with my heavy armor, I just kind of like shrink to the ground.
Yeah.
Not you, Clarence. You're
Oh,
fine.
well, you didn't specify. You said you guys.
You
did
not
say all of you. I
there.
need
You said
all
you
of you.
guys.
You're not there.
I just rolled.
He gets
I-
residual
wanted
like
to be
knocked off his. Yeah,
I'm
he gets
sitting on a bed
residually
roll.
knocked off his feet.
You, as you guys are kind of like sitting there in this awkward silence, you all feel this giant like gush of wind hitting you guys. Aeth and Garber, you guys are able to kind of like on a very quick reflexes, like kind of brace yourselves and kind of get low and hold on to the ground to not like fly away, and at least you kind of go rolling a little bit. You don't fall off, but you do kind of go rolling for a second. And you guys kind of feel like this sound, or you guys hear this sound and can feel like a presence behind you off of the cliff is the Emerald Dragon itself. As it's
That was rude.
kind of like the way it's getting closer to night, and it's with what little bit of light is kind of reflecting off of her scales, it's makes it look like a very dark green as she is sitting there flapping. You all have answered your questions, and I have to go and seek this out. You know your path, and just beelines it like pretty much going exactly over you guys, and looks like she's out.
Good luck.
Well, that happened.
I mean, it's probably a good thing that she's gonna kind of get rid of those remains, because I kind of wanted to separate the skull from the rest, because I was worried that if that dragon without the circle might be able to come back. But
Well, at least can you turn into that spider thingy again, or no?
Yeah.
is the guild
Well-
master up here while we're here?
Don't think so.
You can make a perception check.
Fair.
Nope.
Natural 1 for 12. Still higher than your 11.
17.
Well, yours has to be survival. You know
Eighth,
that.
you can't see anyways.
I can't see anyway. Wait, it's still the same modifier.
Okay, as long as it's the same modifier.
At least looks at the
Uh,
dragon. No, I don't see a guildmaster.
No, you don't see a guild master.
No, he's not here.
I'll cast sending again, targeting Paragon, and I'll say, "Thank you. Good luck." And the easiest way to get down there is probably through the well.
You just get a thanks in response. But you notice the bag that you placed on the ground is still there in front of you.
I'm leaving it. I'll leave the bag. I like look at it a couple times and then I turn her away.
Actually,
Oh. Oh.
It might have gotten blown away by the dragon.
the bag's not there.
Okay.
Which bag was
Did
that?
8th see it with his 17? So that 8th can pick it up?
I don't see it. Why
I'll
you asking me if I
say,
see it?
I'll
Does 8th
say,
sense it?
I'll say at least with her passive, and kind of like a moment as she was kind of like rolling on the ground a little bit from the gust of wind, she may have remembered seeing just a bag as well, just
Phew, off the mountain.
Uh,
That thing's out in the woods somewhere now. It's gone.
just
I
so
think I
you
saw
are-
your little
just
bag flying off.
So you aware, like if you kind of look down, like off of the cliff, the city's right below you.
That bag's somewhere in the city now.
Yeah.
Probably not a good thing, but I feel like it was good that I gave it up. That was, I think,
Up to you.
like that's
Yeah.
a.
Well,
That's a
I
step
guess
in
I
the
guess
right
one of us
direction.
has. I guess if the dragon is gonna go fly over that direction now, we're gonna have to like fix Wildstar's memory ourselves. Garby, can you do something about that tomorrow?
Tomorrow I can prepare remove curse, but I think he needs to be kind of willing to let me touch him. Like, I don't think it's something that I can just kind of casually, whew, like point at him.
Well, I guess we have to.
He will notice me casting a spell on him.
Yeah, I mean, we just have to see if we can fix his memory. Like, I don't really. If he's gonna be a dick about it, that's his problem, right?
Well, from what he talked to me
Theoretically,
about
could
it,
you kill me?
I mean, the thing
yes.
is, like, even if he's really strong, right? He won't
No, like,
kill
could
us.
you kill me?
Oh, could I kill you?
Yeah. And
Yeah,
then, like,
why?
bring me back.
Yeah, I
Because she
could.
said that I'd have to, like, die to undo the thing that I've done.
I mean, it depends on what kind of death it is, right? Because if it's like a more permanent, like your soul is taken, that's an issue. But like if it's just death in
Regular
itself,
death.
that's over.
Scary.
I can overcome that if we're quick.
Are you considering?
I don't want to. I want to try and figure out how to undo it.
I think the problem is not so much from what I can hear. It's not so much your path as from what you're doing. It's more like the path that you're on because of, for example, stuff that I've been doing.
Oh, you think?
I mean, it might be. I mean, I don't think you've lived a very horrible life before this, or have you?
What part would make it horrible?
I mean, when you go around in towns and doing the things that I did.
Killing mayors?
I didn't kill him.
Barely killing Mayor.
Assaulting mayors?
Yeah.
Never did something like that. I ate a lot of
Attacking-
rats.
Cancun.
I mean, I can't imagine that being a problem.
Like, that's kind of normal.
I mean, for your kind, I guess.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't eat rats like that.
That's weird.
Yeah, exactly.
They're really tasty.
That's what I said. It's normal for your kind, but not for mine.
You should try some.
Maybe. Shall we go back?
So as you guys are having this conversation, Garber, I would like for you to roll me 2 d20s, please.
Oh. Oh my god.
Well,
Those are some high rolls.
Yep.
DM cries. Cries in DM. I see a cries in DM. I don't know why, but there's a cries in
Oh,
DM.
no.
Like,
Yeah.
definitely.
Those 2 teeth. That's what I think. It's those 2 teeth, wherever they are. They got the good effects.
They're both even. And they're both high.
I think I just ruined Joseph's campaign with that.
Did he turn into a dragon right now?
No,
Damn it.
not
Someone
even
down
close.
in the city did.
Not even
No.
close.
If he would have rolled 2 natural 20s, would he?
Is that what my deck save was for?
No, not even close.
Down in the city when boom,
Whoa, what
the
the
bag,
hell was that?
the bag of teeth just lands on his head after falling thousands of feet. It's like the question:
Terminal velocity.
does
That
dropping
would
a
have killed him.
penny off the Empire State Building kill someone?
No, it doesn't.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Well, it would have to perfectly be on its side, but that's not how
Okay.
falling through the air works. It would move too much and
So
lose momentum.
you guys get back on a giant wolf spider and start to climb back down.
It doesn't affect us. It affects people down in the city. Someone in the city just started breathing fire or something. Probably.
Well, I guess I was sort of on our way down. I will keep an eye out for the thing, the bag. See if I find it if I can see it on the way down.
Alright, I'll have to ask this then. Actually, no, never mind. I'm not. I know what I'm gonna do.
I keep my mental stats to spider, so I will I still have a passive perception of 21 as a spider.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You won't see the bag at all going down.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Making my way.
but you guys make your way to the
That
bottom of
natural
the
20
mountain.
was probably for how far it went or something.
Whatever.
It
It's
probably
not
just
relevant.
shot far away.
So, you guys make it to the bottom, back in the city.
Guess
It
we go
is-
back to the guild hall.
It is like, nighttime. It's not like late, but it is night. Shops are still open, pretty much.
I'd like to go look for a shop if we have time.
Why don't
Should
you
be
stop
able-
back and I'll go with you?
We don't know that. We think you're at
No,
the library.
Shut up. Just shut up.
Maybe we should head to the library.
Shut up.
See if Clarence is still there.
Shut your mouth.
Well, we can. We can check it out. See if he's
Yeah, let's
there.
head to the library, see if Clarence is still there. I can't send him a message.
I
The
actually
guild
don't
hall's
know
near
how
the
long it
mountain,
took
right?
them.
Could you point in its direction and just see
No,
if Clarence is
the
there?
guild hall is in the center of the city.
Oh, well, I guess not.
Because
Is
it's
the library or the guild hall closer to where we are?
like neither.
About the same distance.
Maybe we stop by. Which one's closer to the magic items?
Neither.
About the same distance.
Guess we should stop by the library, then the guild hall?
Yeah.
Or just stop by the library, and if he's not there, then head on to the magic item?
As you guys traverse through the city,
Anybody think we should go to the guild hall instead?
the library is closed
Oh,
already.
guess we go to the guild hall.
Okay, easy enough. Y'all can all have regrouped with each other.
Hey, we were thinking of doing some shopping. You want your bag back?
I guess.
Can I reach into the bag real quick before I return it? And when I reach in, I think about pulling out my tooth.
You reach into the bag of holding.
Hey,
Yes,
I need you to.
Oh.
I need you
his
to do
bag.
me a huge favor, Garbu. I need
Yes.
you to look at my inventory, and I need you to look at the bag of holdings inventory.
I can't look at your
Oh,
inventory. but I
it's
can
in
look
my
at the bag.
inventory. It's not in the bag of
Oh.
holding.
I didn't know.
You don't pull out a tooth.
So I just reach in. If I don't feel a tooth, then I'm just going to think about pulling out my smith's tools so it looks less conspicuous.
Easy enough.
What a
Okay.
nerd.
You see me like reach in and kind of dig around for a second, and then like pull out like some hammers and stuff,
You know
and
what?
just kind of look at it and put it back in.
Can I insight check him?
Sure.
God, this is so like. Just ask for the signature. I just asked for it. You know I'm not gonna roll good. Just ask.
What do I
for
need
it.
to roll against that, DM?
Nothing.
Nothing. I
Okay.
failed. I thought you were pulling out your tools.
I
just
pull it
couldn't
out, I
remember
look
what
at it, and
tools
like,
were
yeah,
called.
it's still in there, and then put it back in,
Easy enough.
and I hand him his bag.
Thanks. That was weird.
Where's the duplicate of the emblem that I gave you? Because I didn't see it in the bag either.
And it's probably still on that guy's desk.
No, he would have made sure you guys took it.
Okay, then it's back in the bag.
I'm gonna add it in because
Okay,
it
that's
wasn't
fine.
in there.
Well,
Probably because I told you you had to add it and then you did not add it because I specifically remember telling you to add it.
should we?
Maybe I should carry the bag of holding.
I agree.
Ooh. Should we head to one of the magic shops
Yeah,
where you wanted to grab?
I'd like to.
Sure.
Oh, Garbu, I got you a present.
What?
And I hand him one of the potions of healing.
Nice.
Also, did you know you can just drag items into your inventory?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
I gotta change my amount to.
That's why I like this. That's why we're using it. So, you guys, what are you looking for?
It's just a regular potion of healing.
Yes.
Okay. I want to make sure it wasn't like a greater or anything.
Ain't
Nope.
rich, boy.
What are you guys looking for?
Did we trade the lock and the arrow back again?
I have
Out of
the arrow,
curiosity? Okay.
so that would make the assumption yes.
Should we go to a weapon
You
shop?
don't have the arrow?
I do have the arrow.
Okay. Yeah, let's head to a magic item shop. Anybody been to one here before? A?
I usually kept myself away from all that.
I see the game master's tracing a path.
He's
What?
tracing a path to where? To our souls.
Probably for that bounty hunter who's chasing after Clarence.
Oh, we're here. Hold on. Let me.
He's
Not
getting
far.
closer. He's getting closer by the day.
Oh.
So, well, I guess we should ask. Are we staying one more day, Zetham? Or are we leaving tomorrow?
Anyone
Tomorrow, I
have
guess.
anything else? they
We
need
should try to
do?
see if we can fix his memory, right?
Yeah.
We met the dragon, Paragon.
Was that fun?
No,
I
they sort of
told
left
them
in a
about-
rush and panic.
Yeah, I told them about the dead dragon we found, and they kind of freaked,
Who is
to say
they?
the least. Well, she, Paragon, the
Oh, I thought you meant
emerald
multiple.
dragon.
Sorry.
No, yeah, sorry.
No, you're good. Pronouns are weird.
She like freaked out and
Oh,
bless
ran.
Thank you.
Got Zune tight.
Thank you.
German's a language.
Oh.
Ateswe.
So,
Well-
are you gonna be a dragon?
It sounds like I'm going the wrong direction at the moment. She
So
said
we
I
should-
need to die.
No, thank you. I would rather have an alive non-dragon
Well,
Garbu.
to undo the wrong step I did, I need to die.
I don't know what the rights. That sounds crazy.
Yeah, it sounded crazy when
Yeah,
We
that's
were-
kind of crazy. Let's be real. Like, look, I want you to be a dragon as much as the next guy, but like, I don't want you to die.
She did also tell you to talk to some other dragons and take what you get from all of them and try and find your own truth within all
And that I need
within all
to
that.
decipher which ones are deceitful. Need to be able to tell which ones are telling the truth and which ones aren't.
Aren't there magic that you can use to keep them from lying?
Yes, but they would probably be able to push
Interesting.
past it more than likely. I'm aware dragons normally have things like legendary resistance, right? I've studied some dragon stuff.
I mean, Legendary resistance, knowing that there's powerful creatures that can resist a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that would necessarily work against the dragons. I think my best bet is just to be insightful.
Well,
What do you guys want to do now?
I think Garby wanted to go to the magic shop, see what we find there for items.
Garbit, anything specific you want?
I was hoping maybe to see about any sort of maybe a better hammer or possibly just some equipment.
Sure. We could take a look.
Yeah.
I could do a little sweet talking, lower the price a little. It always works when I do it.
Does it always work?
Does
when he
it?
Yeah, sure. It always works when he does it. I believe
No,
it.
it doesn't ever work.
He's
when
a
I do
better
it.
talker than I am, therefore he must be good at it.
I have a 0 instead of a negative.
Ooh.
That would get you places.
It does. Yeah, it does.
There are not enough intelligence checks in this game.
I can keep going. I can make
Gotta make that
everything.
intelligence check.
If you say everything
Go ahead
charisma
and-
based, I'm not-
Go ahead and make
Investigate
an
everything you see.
What
Go
do you
ahead
mean I'm
and-
making a nature check to check this room?
go ahead and make an intelligence check just to see if there's any more intelligence.
You could always try to investigate.
10.
see if you
10.
can find
No.
And that's the answer
That's
you get.
Just 10 checks.
I can do as many as I want if I wanted to.
Yay!
Yay.
Yay!
But anyways, what are you looking for specifically?
I'm looking for if there's a place I can find a better hammer than the one I currently use.
Just like a basic hammer?
No, like I use like a hammer for fighting. If I
Okay.
can find like a better hammer, like
You're
an
looking for like a
enchanted-
+1 type thing.
yeah,
Okay.
or any sort
See
of
if I
can find
equipment
a
that would
shield.
be useful to. Yeah, a
Keeping my
shield.
eyes open for an ersatz
There-
eye.
There are two different blacksmiths in here. There's one called the Fear Poker
I like that.
and
Don't
the
like that at
Emperor's
all.
Furnace.
That
Which one
sounds
am I more
bad.
familiar with?
They're like, it's not like one or the other. They're just like, there's plenty of good like blacksmiths around, but you guys are a lot closer to the northern region, and you will find more master blacksmiths in Baymont, as they tend to be a little bit more of a importer of like iron, especially with their military like presence. They tend to make a lot of armor, so they have tons of blacksmiths. And then
I was
the
kinda hoping for like an enchanted place.
Ouch.
so
Yeah, I'm probably a better blacksmith than the people we'll meet here, but don't tell them that; it might hurt their feelings.
there, if you're trying to find something magical, there is one store here that is called the Stargazer's Handy Sundries.
Oh,
Stargazer's handy sundry.
I feel like it's just by hearing the name, I
Stargazer.
already don't
Where have
like
I
it.
heard something like a stargazer before?
You've
I
heard
feel like I know somebody who gazes at stars.
And shoots Kenkus out of the roof.
I guess we'll head there, without me being entirely sure why it sounds familiar.
Okay. Well, as you guys get there, that is where we're in tonight's episode.
It's Elisa's
Oh.
family, isn't it?
The what?
I said it's Elisa's family, isn't it?
I'm not saying anything.
It is.
So,
That's a yes! That's a yes!
Campaigns. 2 campaigns where we get to hang out with Leroy's family.
so we'll end it there because there's a lot of things that are in the
We're
works.
still on the 34th, just late in the evening.
Yes, this is pretty much like what you said, late in the evening, nighttime. So, thank you all for joining us. I look forward to, I don't think, next session. Pull up.
We're off next week.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna be here.
you guys gotta wait.
And Bryce won't
Kind
be
of glad too, because then I get to stay up late. And I don't have to worry about work.
I still want to know why I had to roll a dex save.
You didn't.
He said all of
Everybody,
you.
Yeah.
So I included myself.
I want it to be one of those things
You-
where
There
your
was a
a
rat
penny
running.
just fell.
your deck save was the fact that you knew that your spell was wearing off as you was going back to your room at the guild hall, and realizing that it was about to go down, you didn't want to erase another spell, so you kind of booked it. The problem was they were kids playing, and they thought
Yeah.
you were playing with them. Like, it's kind of like a mixture of like, hey, here's another kid, and
I'm a
so
dwarf female.
you got chased by little kids who were trying to tag you because they thought you were playing with them.
Oh my god. And he thought they're all assassins. Oh my god! All these kids! Why are there so many young
trying to
assassins
ditch them.
nowadays?
There's
He
like five
he threw
halflings
some
following
spells
me.
back at them. He threw like an oil slick at the kids and stuff.
Yeah, grease is literally on my spell list.
Sounds reasonable.
He was throwing spells back at the kids while they were chasing after him.
So,
Fire! No, if he had a fireball, it'd be just like.
I don't have fireball. I'm not a
I
wizard.
think he can get it later, but not
I
yet.
can, but I won't be able to get it. But you can get it if you hit level.
so we'll see next time at the Stargazers Sundries. I hope you all have a wonderful day and a wonderful night, and we'll catch you later.
Later,
Bye.
Mitch.
Day
Or
of the hour.
day. Oh.